automatically who committed them?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, pull it up. Pull up the stats. Show us.
Go on ChatGPT. I mean, you can do it.
Pull up the stats. You can go to the news. You can go to the police websites, government websites. They have them. Because here's my thing. It's always they pull one little thing. They say one little area vouches for every single one of our communities when it doesn't. We're not all baby mamas. Not all on welfare, Section 8. We are not all criminals. We're not all unemployed. We're not all lazy. That's your people. We are not the recipients of DEI. That's your people. We are not even the recipients of affirmative action.
So how can we be lazy when we built this motherfucker?
Exactly. Delusion.
Gaslighting.
I think
projection.
I think it's wrong.
Just give us our shit and leave us alone.
Shit. Don't be on TikTok, my
No. I told him to go find the stats that he's talking about how whatever 15 pew-pewings that just happened in Milwaukee and Chicago was all black people that did it.
Just give us our shit. Give us our shit and leave us alone. And don't come with that Black Wall Street shit thinking you gonna do some shit to us because we ain't the same that we was back then.
There's no proof of 15 people being unalive downtown Chicago. Nowhere. You would not find those stats nowhere in the world.
I'm trying to find it. Let him.
No, downtown Chicago.
And then he had the audacity. He said, what y'all gonna do with the money and the land? It's like that ain't none of your fucking business.
People stole it in the
find
first
the crime in the community, not downtown Chicago.
Shit, they didn't ask the Asians what they did with the money when they gave it to them. They didn't ask the Jews what they did with their money when they gave them the money from the Holocaust. They pay everybody else.
I don't think you can use that word though.
Okay, I'm sorry about that, man. But I'm saying they pay
the man with the little hats. Right. They want to know what we gonna do.
Oh, yeah, you got to come back for a second. You can't be on tea time too long because it's going to kick you if you do.
It's going to drop you, my boy. It's going to drop you.
Crazy
just
part,
come back.
It was a YT guy that just committed a crime on a 13-year-old black boy.
Yep.
5 o'clock in the morning, I forget.
This is the problem. Like, it's not me versus you.
13 times in the back. Hold on.
No. You said hold accountable. That was something.
So let me tell you what I just saw. So it's 9 a week in Chicago for the last 12 months. 9, and on average 9.
Sir, you just no. That's not what we asked. That's not what we asked. We said show the stats that all of those was by black people.
Oh.
You said they were all done by black people. You know it for sure.
Because you know,
if anything, that's just one. That's one city.
You just say, oh.
You know the Migos in there too now. You know they thugging in Chicago and they unalive each other just as much.
Right. They got the Latin Kings, the Brown Prides, all those.
They got a whole
sets that they got.
The same
whole list of them.
Yeah, it's a whole list of them motherfuckers.
Gang. I be yelling out gang. Do you gang bang?
Man, they ain't gonna give us our shit because they give us our shit and we get our own. They shit gonna fall real fast.
It's gonna crumble. I saw a video just the other day where they said if every black person left America and went somewhere else, that they would crumble instantly. No NBA, no NFL, no soccer, no baseball.
But check it out, though. Check it out, nothing. If we buck and just work on ourselves, it'll crumble then. They'll be begging us to come. Hey, they'll have to go back to school and reiterate how to sell to a Negro all over again. Like, oh, shit, it's not working anymore. They be like, what do you niggas want? I want Cadillac. Just give me Cadillac, nigga. And just let me get Cadillac. All this shit, we need to own this shit. Well, we supposed to own a lot of this shit. Why we don't have an NFL team? We done had a lot of folks try to buy them. They still won't give them to them. But we over 85% of the players.
Wasn't he starting his league or started a league? I don't know if it was basketball or football.
Yeah, it's called the Big Three.
Yeah, we need to represent that shit.
Crew cut Grand Rising family.
What's happening?
I just want to touch base on like who's putting these the white tee guy you talking to, they're damn near in the same predicament as everybody else. They don't have a voice.
Oh shit.
I'm telling you, listen.
What do you mean by that?
Hear me out, because money talks. Money talks. And these people, like in another 2 years or so, they're going to be right at the bottom, because here where I'm at, the Hindus run everything. They got the gas stations, they have the 7-Elevens, they have the Dunkin' Donuts, they got the Pizza Huts, the Domino's. Like, these Hindus are way ahead of the game. And how are they coming from a third world country obtaining all this wealth? They coming from a shithole country. They don't have anything. So it's the system
that's grants when they come over here.
Okay, so listen to me.
You need to buck on
They don't have to pay taxes for 2 years.
Okay, but it's a system. No, let me talk, bro. It's a system that's pushing them back, pushing forward while they're pushing every.
Okay.
His service is messed up.
We can't hear you, player.
Kiko, your signal is off if you still talking.
Nah, he gone. But nah, like they give all these foreigners grants and things that we're supposed to be getting. You know, farmland and all sorts of stuff. And you don't have to pay tax for 2 years. The building or whatever I own is in my name for 2 years. And then I put it in my wife's name for 2 years. Then I put in each of my child's name for 2 years. You might not have to pay taxes for 10, 15 years, depending on how many kids you got.
The dude that just left said that they're in the same boat as us. I won't be hear this. Have you ever heard of white woman tears?
Parent tears, yeah.
Do you know them motherfuckers still goddamn or burn the whole goddamn city down?
Yeah, I mean, look at Rosewood. That's just a prime example.
All of them was all YT tears. Emmett Till and everything else.
I can't believe you guys are so like race oriented.
Sir, we don't want to hear that. Did you find
I'm not talking about far as like, you know, in that aspect. I'm talking about financially. Financially. They're going to be fucked up financially soon because they don't own anything.
Okay, so they don't
White
own
people don't own anything. No.
Hold on, y'all. Let me say this. So when I drive cross country, right, and I'm going through all these towns, ain't no niggas in these towns. Ain't no Dunkin' Donuts. Ain't no goddamn it's nothing but straight YT country. I'm going.
Okay, well, I live in the city. So I'm speaking from where I'm at. From Long Island to the city.
Oh, you up north.
Yeah, exactly. From Long Island to New York City.
That's where they brought them in.
Yeah, like, it's crazy out here. It's crazy. Like, every store you go into, you see a Hindu. From the smoke shops to the gas stations.
You go, you know the Liberty, the Statue of Liberty. Y'all need to drop that motherfucker right there in the goddamn.
I agree.
That's they welcome goddamn call. Let the rest of the world know they welcome. We need to.
I agree.
That bitch needs to put a middle finger up to the rest of the world and say.
But who's pushing these people in front of at the head of the line?
Well,
government.
Okay, then. So that's the problem.
I just told you what happened to the government.
That's the problem.
They took our spots out the government. When we freed them, we was the Republicans. We was the people. They unalived us and took us out of office and took those seats. And ever since then,
yeah, they had wanted signs.
Then about 50, 80 years later, we started voting for the same motherfuckers who unalived us. That's some of the dumbest shit. That's why I never voted for the Democrats, because history was like, why are we voting for these folk? They unalived us. What we voting for them for? I don't give a fuck what sweet or what nice they say to you. They unalived your ancestors. Why the fuck?
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Well, I came from a family that didn't vote. I'm not gonna even say here cap. Like, my family was from Mississippi, Alabama. They moved to New York. Like, some of my immediate family moved to New York. The other half stayed down there. And none of them really, like, fuck with politics like that.
Because it don't matter.
Can I ask you guys a question?
They want.
So, did you find them somebody told you to get?
I did, but nobody wanted to hear it.
Can you show them?
Turn your camera up and put it on there.
Kuka, drop me back down. I'm going to get back to work, man. I'm going to listen.
All right, things come through.
All right, baby.
I would rather, like, I can say the stats I saw, but like it's not gonna help.
What website they're on? I'll pull them up if you can't turn your camera on. What website they on?
Different in different places.
And where you go?
You got the big screen.
Just tell me the website. Ian, just tell me the website. I'll pull it up. If you can't pull it
We don't mind seeing your hood, Ian.
Wait, can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's the website?
Okay.
You would never find a hairline like mine.
Why do we play with these pale skinned people every week? Like, I swear, it's like every 2 days.
Hey man, this is learning. This is education to a lot of our people.
Yeah, I guess so.
You see, we got people that come up here and say, I agree with them. I can see what they're saying. Oh, really? Have you ever been white before? And how can you see what they're saying? You don't even ask. You don't know what it be. You don't know what it means to be white.
But you need to ask these people, these black people who talk like that, you need to ask them what their background is, because just like crime, a lot of our people, they look like us, but they not us.
Right.
Oh, yeah, you right.
All kin folk ain't skin folk.
You right about that shit, cuz my folks be on the block chilling. They'll come by and say some crime, and we looking like, ain't nobody bothering nobody. Y'all get y'all bitch asses on somewhere. They want to pat folks down, touch on folks nuts and shit. Get y'all bitch asses on around here.
Right. Talk about you look familiar. You match a description.
Yeah. Then the motherfuckers be coming from them little towns of 200 and 300 people. Then they go put them in the town with some niggas. They ain't never been around niggas, never in their life. And now you want them to deal with these. Man, come on, man. That don't even make no sense.
Nah, they don't put them in the
man.
apartment and stuff like that.
Yeah, this shit upsets me, honestly. Like, I want to go start researching how we can all get some grants, some land grants and stuff like that. Even though it is ours.
Don't get mad.
I need to look at that.
You got the website?
Yeah, it's IllinoisPolicy.org, but I'm not going to, it's not going to help.
Say that again? Say that again?
IllinoisPolicy.org. But it's not going to help anything, like, whatever.
No, it's not whatever, because you said we need to be held accountable, so let's see.
We are the most held accountable people in the world, Craig.
Yeah, we got to see what we need to be held accountable for.
We held so accountable, we locked up for shit we ain't do. God damn it.
Okay, so let's see. What am I going to? Let me just, let me put crime stats, see if anything comes up.
I seen somebody with 18 people on their screen. I said, God.
Okay, I see something from the most recent thing is from January.
Ain't no crime going on.
Damn near a year ago.
It's very rare that downtown Chicago sees crime. That's why they report it, because it's very rare. All of the crime in Chicago is in the neighborhoods and in small pockets of certain areas, of very low-end areas. But other than that, Chicago is a gravy town to live in. It's wonderful, a beautiful city, and I love it.
It is a beautiful place.
So, Ian, can you come back for a second? Can you come back? Ian, come back.
Take them skates off. You've been skating all AM.
Right, you know, it's like my great auntie, she left Mississippi and lived in Chicago. She didn't pass away until she was 97.
Look. Throw your hood up.
If we the
they sensationalize crime on us when we know that we're not doing the violent crimes that they're making it seem like we're doing.
If we're to blame for anything,
they try to make us poor. That's what they did. They tried to make us poor, and that's what they did.
If we're to blame for anything, it's for supporting these Democrats.
That's right.
Yeah, I will say.
I agree.
Supporting any of them
Definitely
motherfuckers.
screwed the pooch on that one.
Right.
Like, do we
They prioritize everyone over us, particularly immigrants.
Because
I got immigrant fatigue, like real bad.
How do you think their numbers are so high? Immigrants. That's the only reason why they prioritize immigrants, to keep their numbers high. Because if not, the niggas would run America. You get it? It'll be 2 million of us. If they stop and put the gates up and stop the motherfuckers coming in here, go through every community and get rid of all of the fucking illegal immigrants, and then watch what happens. It'll be houses for sale. Motherfuckers be running around here living well. They will be living well.
I want to see them all go, legal and illegal. I want to see all the immigrants go.
The goddamn $700 house right now in Georgia, they used to pay $700 my whole entire fucking life. Even as an adult, it was $700. And these last fucking Biden getting fucking office, and now this fucking rent is $2,500. The rent was $700.
I swear this is you sound like
We're gonna listen to these stats. Miss us with that. What is it?
It's all right. He don't gotta pull the stats up because we know he don't got them.
Okay.
No, I saw what you was trying to. They ain't saying nothing. Saying nothing about, this was done by black people.
No, oh my God, you guys, I'm not trying to fucking do that.
He said we need
I know you was. That's what you said. I said,
stop.
Go pull
You really think I'm trying to do that?
Because for you to make that assumption, it had to have been reported, or it has to be some proof that the arrest automatically, or not even the arrest of the suspect every time was a black person. You said, I can do it. I know it is. That's what you said.
Right, and are you looking at the exoneration rate as well too?
They don't look at that stuff whatsoever.
Why you keep running when she about to read these stats off, man?
It ain't nothing worth to read on that stats that he was trying to
perpetuate.
All these YTs that came over here, they didn't let millions of them come over, and all of them is what now? They're white.
Right. How they sent over 90,000 Ukrainian women over to the U.S. because they're trying to get their population up because there's not enough of them around.
They're white.
They're mixing with the Asians. They're mixing with the Latinos. They're mixing with the Arabs. They're mixing with everybody. So their numbers are dropping.
Them Ukrainians are straight demons.
Really be complaining about them. He got Ukrainian neighbors up there in Philly.
I don't think nobody was gangbanging until Al Capone came around with that gangster bullshit. Motherfuckers was chilling. Them motherfuckers seen Al Capone and said, you think you gangster? Nigga, we'll beat your ass. And then we just had to out gangster them. We just had to show them anything they think they can do, we can do better.
Yeah, do you guys not like white people?
No, we don't have a problem with white people. We're just for ourselves.
Well, we want to. Here's my concern.
Why would we like white people? Why?
I'm going to say, don't even answer that question because that's a stupid question. You're saying that because of the fact that you told us to hold ourselves accountable. Now, because you can't pull up the stats proving all that.
I did. Well, let me tell you.
Now,
I sent it to you.
You're saying,
no, you didn't bring them up.
Y'all hate white people? Ain't nobody said that. But what reason do we have to like y'all? What have y'all done to be likable? Okay, so actually, let's start with the original ones because I'm waiting for them to put the ones out for 2024. Did I just exit out of it by accident? Hold on 1 second. Oops, I think I exited out of it. Hold on. Let me pull it back up.
Get him, Daddy.
About to bring the proof. He goes on tea time.
No, you can come back in. You can come back. You don't gotta find it, sir. It's okay.
Conversation. We sticking to this.
If one thing we learned about white people, and you're not helping to disprove it, is that white people are liars. Mm-hmm. It's like in your DNA. It's in your blood. You're liars.
It is. It's a term called transgenerational epigenetic inheritance. So if your daddy was a liar, your granddaddy was a liar, your grandma was a liar, your parents are liars, guess what you're going to be? A fucking liar. And that goes with anything because it gets taken into your genetics, your DNA over time. That's why white people are inherently racist and don't even realize it.
No, I'll tell you what the
first thing What they say is, hey, how many black friends you got, Ian?
Forcing white people to
We don't need to force y'all to do anything. We've never forced y'all to do anything.
You're forcing a guy that was born in 1985
Nobody asked
to be
y'all for nothing.
apologetic to something that
Restoration
he had
has
no
nothing to
fucking
do with
control over.
y'all. Y'all are recent immigrants.
You can
It has
talk
nothing
as
to do with y'all.
loud as you want.
I am going to talk as loud as I want. Who told him? Come on.
He's been trying to
keep him up.
every time he come back when she's about to prove something.
No, he's fine. It's okay. He could be triggered because at the end of the day, like I said, nobody asked for anything out of y'all's pocket. There were things stolen from us that has nothing to do with y'all. It's not coming out your pocket. It's not coming out of your money. It's not coming out of your tax dollars. Y'all don't research anything. A white man gets on the TV screen and tell y'all something and y'all automatically believe it.
I don't research
Can
anything.
somebody put me on the big screen, please?
I don't research anything.
You clearly don't to think that what we're owed is going to come out of your pocket. That's stupid.
All right, show me.
So here we are. We're going to start with 2019 before we get to 2024 because they haven't put 2025 yet. They really haven't even done the rest of this after this because they realize how bad y'all look in these crime stats by the FBI that they stopped after 2019 on the FBI. They're supposed to be bringing them out for 2025, 2024. You go on the website, they don't show the stats. They tell you they have the stats, but they have not released them. So 2019 crime in the United States.
What did you search?
I searched crime stats by race in the United States. The last one, I said by the FBI. The last one that it pulls up is 2019. After 2019, they stopped releasing them. They just did the stats for 2024, 2025, but they haven't released it yet. You can go on the site, you'll think it's there, but it doesn't show it. But it's okay, because I found a few global statistics in the meantime. But for now, we're going to start 2019. So here's the total of crimes committed by people. You see that 6 million number? Out of that almost 7 million is 6.8 million. You all were 4.7 million of the crimes committed in America. 4.7.
Keep going.
We were on 1.8. There's the so-called natives, the Asians, the Hawaiians.
What kind of crimes are those?
Oh, it's a whole list. Let's go down the list. For unaliving people, you know, you see that at the top. Do you need me to zoom in?
Yeah.
You all were 7,000 of those.
No.
I mean, that's the total. Sorry, 3,000. Sorry. Y'all were 7,000.
No,
3,000, so I'm almost 4,000. We were also almost 4,000.
So,
mind you,
we were
our numbers are combined in with hold on, let me finish. Ours are also combined in with black immigrants who come over here. Remember, Joe Biden and them and their open doors policy made these stats worse. But let's keep going. For graping, 16,000 total. Y'all are 11.5 thousand. We're 4,000. Robbery, and mind you, most of our people is falsely accused of that. But let's not go there.
He's not going to take the population size.
Whatever. So robberies, 50,000. You all are 25. We 29. Aggravated assault.
Hey.
274,000. Y'all are 169,000. We're 91,000. Hold on. Burglary, 118,000 total. Y'all are 81,000. We're 34,000. For larceny, theft, 592,000 total. Y'all are 393,000. We're 178,000. Motor vehicle theft is 57,000 total. Y'all are 38,000. We're 16,000. Arson, 6,000 total. We're 4.4 thousand. Y'all are we're 1.5 thousand. Y'all are 4.4 thousand. For violent crimes, it is 355,000 total. Y'all are 209,000 of all violent crimes. We're only 129. You still there, Ian? You still there? You got a fake call, or you trying to go look up something? Because I'm gonna show 2025 too. Don't worry, I'm gonna show updated ones. I'm not gonna be biased and just show 2020, 2019. We're not actually. Most of our people don't even do the census. But explain, Ian, this is why I say y'all don't research nothing. Y'all don't use logic because y'all
using minimal
because you don't know stats. Because we do know stats. How has our people been 13 to 14? Hold on. How has our people been 13 to 14% of the population for the last 60 years? Unchanging. Ask yourself that question, sir. 60 years straight. Got it. 60 years straight. 13 to 14% of the population unchanged. Didn't go up 1%, didn't go down 1%. Literally stayed at 13 to 14% of the population, even though our numbers have grown tremendously in 60 years. We're still 13 to 14% of the population, and most of us don't even do the census. Okay, so let's keep going on.
My grandma got 100 grandkids, so you correct.
Right. What? Like, okay, so you see, I'm going to just skim through it, but you see how other assaults, property crime, both of those are over 700,000. You all are 517,000 for property crime, 455,000 for other assaults. Vandalism, you all are leading. Stolen property, you all are leading. Fraud, you all are leading. Embezzlement, you all are leading. Weapons carrying, you all are leading. Prostitution, you all are leading. Sex offenses, you all are leading. Drug abuse, you all are leading. Did I need to say that again? Do I need to say that again? The DRUG abuse violations is 1 million of those. You all are 748,000 of them. Only 274,000.
That's crazy.
We're the ones
incarcerated.
that need we're the DRUG problem in America though. It's us.
Yeah, we're the face.
When you're over policed, of course they're gonna do that to us.
I said that over
The
police.
next problem is, y'all, that number was never right. We are only 37% of the prison population. That's
I know that, but we are about 50% of exonerated.
Exactly. We're the most exonerated out of anybody because a lot of our people are falsely accused.
I just
falsely
told
imprisoned.
I ain't that too.
And I can pull the stats up on that as well.
Like also they charge us with the highest amount, the maximum amount, and they give them slaps on the wrist, probation, or no time at all.
Yeah.
Come back in. Come back. We want you to learn. You said you learn. You know this stuff. I want to make sure you know this stuff.
Let me
so hold on, wait. One more stat I'm going to say here, and then I'm going to shut up for a second before I pull up the other one. Right here where it says DUI offenses and liquor laws and all that stuff. You all are 529,000 of the DUIs. It's only 646. We're only 90,000. But yet, y'all always say we're alcoholics. We're always outside of the liquor store.
Cool.
It's always everything is our faces on everything, while you all, your people, are the ones committing the most crime in America.
Okay.
Like I said.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now that's your numerator. Now your denominator is the white is 141 million.
Actually, y'all not. Come back, Ian. Come back.
What is going on with his stuff?
Exactly. Can you, sir? What do you keep pausing for?
It's the
Hold on, Ian. Ian, while you're looking,
your phone muted. Your phone muted, dude.
Hold on, Jorka. What you need to go look up, Ian, or I'll do it for you in 1 second. Hold on. I heard your denominator. What you need to look up is how many people who are immigrants that come to America and are classed as white people. They're classified as white people, and they're not even white. There's Asians who are classified as white people. There's some Hispanics who are classified as white people. There's even Africans who are classified as white people. There's some people who are from the islands that might be classified as white people.
Facts.
And then you have white immigrants, recent immigrants, that are classed as white people. They're a foreigner.
Facts.
They should be hitting other, but they put themselves down as white.
What?
Your numbers are way smaller than what y'all think it is. Like I said, you all don't think for yourselves. They've been giving y'all the illusion that y'all are still supreme in America, that y'all have the largest numbers in America. That y'all overpower everybody in numbers. You don't. Y'all are the smallest race in the whole world. Smallest. Have always been the smallest.
Every census
worldwide, there's only 10% of humans that are white. So
no, that's too high.
It's like 7%.
Too high. It's like 7%.
Every census.
I was being generous on that.
But
no, don't be generous. Let's speak facts.
Y'all, I wanted to hear what he had to say to Fatty.
Tea time. He won't come off of tea time.
Every census cycle, my family refuses to participate.
I'm gonna bring up his little.
I ain't never been in the census, and I never will.
We refuse to participate. My family refuses.
He does it on purpose when she's talking. Either he'll talk over her or he'll go on tea time. But he hears us.
Right.
We need to come back to tea time.
Right. You can be somewhere in the South and not see another race, but, you know, so-called black person for days, weeks probably.
But this, what he's doing goes to what I said about those people being liars.
Right.
Yeah, straight up. They buffer their numbers. They try to make it seem like we're not getting arrested and things like that, because even if you're Hispanic and you go to prison, they classify you as a white person. Just so it makes it seem like we're not being over-policed and over-jailed. But nobody want to hear that, though. Well, they don't.
They can read it.
They just no harass our people. I go down to my hometown down there in Newnan, and when I get on the outside of town, every fucking street I turn on, you see the police coming up down that motherfucker. And anywhere our gas stations at, they sitting on the side, they sitting at all the gas stations. Nigga can't breathe around that motherfucker without seeing the car. I was like, oh, get my ass up out of here.
Yep, they hunters.
Ian.
They need to go find something to damn do.
They need something, but they don't know how to do nothing. That's it. What do they do? They bowl? And that's it. And play golf?
Did you say both?
All right,
play bowl and play golf.
You gonna respond, Ian, or what? What we doing? What we doing, player?
Come on, Ian. I know you there.
Being ashamed, not taking accountability like they always do, proving our point.
Right. He's saying we need to be accountable for our stuff, but every time we start something, they steal it.
You take one of those numbers.
Well, somebody called him or something?
He got a lot of
calls. Maybe his boyfriend called him. His husband.
I don't get that from him, Leah. I don't think he's doing that, but I don't put nothing past nobody. You're going to have to come back when you get off that phone, player. What do you say, Jimmy? What Jack say? Okay, we got Jorka.
Yeah, No, it's not. But I was enjoying the attempts. Jorika, yes. Okay. I'm sorry, I was giggling on mute at the attempts of my name. But yes, I'm enjoying this conversation, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I've chimed in. What do y'all need to know?
What's your ethnicity?
Oh, I'm Black American. From New Orleans, 39. I don't know if y'all wanted all of that too.
No, that's what's up.
That's fine.
She from Nowlands.
She from the
what?
Boo.
We call it Nowlands.
Oh.
From the Boo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My people from the 9.
They want you to read the prompt. They asking you read the prompt.
Okay, who's to blame and how does it impact us in the middle? Honestly, it's the fact that we're still, when it comes down to this country, right? And I'm speaking from my own personal perspective. You can agree or not and let me know. Until those who are YT decide that they no longer want to be into that YT supremacy BS, they're never going to change and try to help us change the laws that was written to help them, that they benefit from. You see what I'm saying? They benefit from the social economics of it all when it comes down to YT supremacy in this country. It's embedded in every law, it's embedded in every state, and they benefit from it. They're never going to stop it until we make them change.
I agree with you. You know, we just shouldn't participate in the stuff that they do. And like how Crew was saying yesterday morning, we got to start off in our local government and work our way up. You know, Zoe said that we should start at the state and federal levels and then work our way down or whatnot. But I mean, I feel like we need our own banks. You know,
we had those, and they keep messing those up for us.
They keep jacking them up, right? And we have to just do things correctly, should I say, and not let the ones in that, you know, might be skin folk, but they not kin folk at the end of the day.
Oh yes, I know exactly what you mean by that.
Yeah, because just because you're a certain color or you come from a certain race, that don't mean that you for us or by us, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All skin folk and kin folk. And when you speak like that, if you ever notice everybody that's like in the political offices or like this in Senate and all that, that's the same skin color as us, they are not the same people. Those people be coming from Jamaica. They be coming from like the Caribbean islands, like South America. Some of them be from Africa. And whenever they do something, it's to benefit they people that's coming over here. They never gonna do nothing to benefit us. And even the ones that we do have, like Maxine Waters and all them, what the hell her old ass did? She ain't did absolutely nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Right, just sit around, walking around looking like a sick turtle and just not even, I mean, it's like, damn, we all got the same struggles and stuff like that. But as the saying goes, y'all, everybody say it, all skin folk is not. Skin folk is not.
So what do they wives look like?
What does that mean?
I immediately think of Byron Donalds.
Oh yeah, he's one.
You look at
I know exactly. I know not about Black Americans should not get reparations. He felt as though it shouldn't be given to Black Americans. I was like, oh, he's not one of us. I can tell by just that statement because, first of all, we as a country have given reparations to Chinese Americans for what we did to them, Japanese Americans.
Oh, she went out.
She went to that certain blue and white place overseas. I went out. We continue to give them $3.8 billion a year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we give everybody reparations except for the people whose ancestors' blood is literally in the soil. They helped build not just the White House, not just all of the monuments we got across this country. Our ancestors did that.
Right, we built
by force. Even the map of Washington, D.C., it was a Black man that literally designed that entire districting and map of that place. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. What?
We are
the movie of the going to Mars or going to the moon.
Oh, you're talking about
numbers.
The 4 Black women.
Figures, hidden
figures.
Hidden figures. Yeah, we gave you that.
That's about 4 Black American women who was not taught in school, by the way. This has recently been out and about.
Yeah, and radio.
The trajectory of missiles and things like that, they had the map down packed on that.
What do you mean, can we just be happy?
That person asked, can we just be happy with getting those movies or at that acknowledgement?
Hold on. What do we care about those movies?
Absolutely.
Those movies ain't got nothing to do. I don't know, but what do those movies have to do with our people and us moving forward? It's a movie. We don't get paid from that movie. We don't get anything beneficial from the movie except for 1 hour and 30 minutes of entertainment.
It was more of a joke, okay? It was more of a joke, okay?
You do horrible jokes. That's not a joke.
It was very funny. I got dropped for it.
I guess.
Nah, it's not nothing to play with. See, that's the thing. Y'all think all this shit that we talking about is wrestling. It's not fake.
Come on. Can we all just it's all right.
No, we can't.
Can I ask you a question, Ian?
Sorry, you don't have a song.
Can I ask you a question, Ian?
100%.
Okay, there's the parachute that they use in the military, right?
Yes.
It was actually an African-American man, a black man, who designed it, but he was refused the patent. Then the military stole his design, now use it till this day. Do you think his family should get the profits from that?
Yes.
And why should we? Why? Oh my God, who is dropping him? Y'all.
I don't know, man. Maybe he's getting phone calls or something like that. I don't know, but like his connection must be jacked up. Maybe he's in like Iceland or something.
He agrees with that, but he probably most likely don't agree with the fact that our ancestors worked for hundreds of years in this country. Our land was stolen as well in this country. Our cities and towns was literally flooded, burned down, or
we just had to leave. Yeah, we had to leave and vacate, and they just moved right in.
Exactly. 40 block radius of the most black American millionaires in this country that those 300 white men burned down back then and killed. Well, unalived. I'm sorry. Unalived.
I see you. I ain't your damn brother. Hey Zoe, we're gonna get back into more of this conversation. What's going on, Zoe? Zoe with the locks. What's going on, my Haitian brother?
Yeah, what's good, bro? What's the word?
Man, what you want, man?
Hey, man, I came for a reason. I had to come and apologize. I come and apologize from the Zoes, man. Like, showing Zoes, bro.
Y'all, listen, you've been seeing it.
I gotta say it, bro. I gotta say it.
You've been seeing it. Come on, Zoe. Stand up for your Haitian brother. Go ahead and do your thing.
It's a TikTok Zoe. It's like, I don't want to curse, but them boys stupid, bro. Like, they following this voodoo chief. And the education trying to say is like they overdoing it, bro. Certain zoos, I can say, going to Florida, those are up north zoos. Florida zoos understand it. You feel me? We different down here. You feel me?
Right.
We ain't calling on ice on y'all boys. Like that right there is stupid as hell. Like, bro, y'all are indigenous to the land, man. How the white team man kick y'all out? Like, that's stupid as hell. You feel me, bro?
Yeah, man.
And whoever pushing that, they don't rep. They not really Haitian. They not what they really say they is, or they not really from the land.
What's wrong with Voodoo Chief? What he pushing? They said he pushing Aborigines. Hey, Sanchi, hit the link and come verify that. You can't just put that in the chat, Sanchi.
He not pushing that, bro. He pushing that. It's like when I'm zooming on TikTok, they pushing that everything is Haiti. Everything is like North America's Haiti, Central America's Haiti, South America's Haiti, Canada's Haiti, parts of Africa's Haiti with the Empire of IAT. It's like, bro, I can't do that. Like, I can't support that right there, man. It's like, I can't say everything's Haitian. Like, bro, it's a difference, bro. You gotta give the NBA the credit. They do their thing. You got the Jamaican the credit. You can't just say this ours. You can't do that. So I see how the federal business is just you got the up north of the down south.
Right, I can understand that.
We not repping that, bro. Like, we not repping okay. I heard, for example, I'm gonna give you an example. One dude said, this up north Haitian, right? He said, you know George Washington, right? He said George Washington is Haitian. It's not his name. It's Joseph III. And you got Joy Baishu from Florida. That's the same person. Bro, we got up those Zoes making down here Zoe look bad, bro. Like, you say Zoes, it has to employ boys are from New York, Connecticut, Boston, then from Florida, because it's sad, bro. I had to come into the far guys, because don't think all the Zoes like that. That's the up north Zoes, man, because I had an up north Zoe told me, like, we are French. We're the Frenchmen. No Zoe go French.
Damn.
You feel me? So I had to come in just, my bad, I ain't trying to enter the rock, but I had to come in just like,
I'm saying though, my boy Sanchi said you cap though.
How is cap?
Sanchi, what you mean by that? Shout out to Certified Sanchi in the building. Grand
I want to hear
exactly what I said. Exactly what I said, nigga. You cap, nigga. I fuck with Voodoo Chief every day, and the nigga on the screen right there, my Florida nigga. I fuck with both of them niggas on TikTok.
One at a time, y'all. Listen, and we on TikTok, so kind of watch the verbiage. We're streaming on TikTok.
I'm saying I fuck with both of them. I fuck with both of them brothers. I fuck with both of them. The guy that you were just playing and Voodoo Chief. Voodoo Chief pushing Aboriginal. Yeah, he talk about the Haitian Empire, the INT Empire all the time, but he's pushing that niggas is Aboriginal to this thing.
Okay. I gotta check him out. I'm just getting in TikTok. In months, Sanchi. So if you are on TikTok, share this thing around. You know what I'm saying? I'm on TikTok.
I'm on YouTube. When I jump off here, I'll jump on there.
They can hear you right now on my TikTok. Tell them shout out. They know who you is over there. We got people listening.
Man, it's Engine and Pan African on them. That's both of my accounts on TikTok. Engine. This Engine.
Yeah, I know. I follow you.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump off here and get on TikTok and share you around, though.
Yeah, do that for me. I want to get some conversation started. I know it's a lot of the tethers out here, and I'm chief of the Tether Task Force, and we bringing in delineation and unity. We pushing this global, well, not global Aboriginal on this, but we starting where our feet is planted. And once the world understand to tap into their Aboriginality, hey, that's when we done did the God's work, man. Hey, we Aboriginals of America. Where you Aboriginal to? You feel me? Get check in with your lineage, genealogy, all that good shit. Now, Zoe, he said you was out, bro. He said, dude ain't doing all that hate shit that you talked about. He said he put
you had me on mute, bro. You had me on mute, bro.
Yeah, I had to mute you.
I want to tell him, like, Usman is from Miami. I thought of Usman a couple of times. He's from the crib. He's from Cooking the Grove. Usman is half Jamaican. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Voodoo Chief, like, yeah, he said he pushed it, but if you really look into it more in depth, everything is connected to it.
Hood Smart is half Jamaican and half Black American. And he's one of the few half Black, half Jamaicans I see that stand up for his Black American side with unapologetically no filters. So shout out to Hood Smart. I'm going to leave his link in my description box so y'all can go follow his channel. Let's run his numbers up. I rock with him. All right. But now listen, Haitian Zoe with the locks. Now listen.
Yeah.
Why your people so angry with us, bro? They want ICE to come get us now and stuff like that. What's up with all this?
Bro, that's not Florida Haitians. That's the North Haitians. Cause, bro, that's common sense. Like a dummy, a smart person can understand that. ICE cannot push out black LBAs out because this is y'all did to the landmass. So where they gonna push you to? They can't push you nowhere. They can put Haitians somewhere. They can put Cubans somewhere. All the immigrants, they can push us out. They can't push y'all out. So whoever's pushing that is not that intelligent. You feel me, bro?
Right. So let me ask you an honest question as a immigrant, and I'm not gonna call you because there's some tethers amongst the immigrant class. How do you feel about the tether class that come over here from the immigrants? The ones that
they are stupid. Those are the ones I call stupid. They making everybody else look bad. they give it a bad rap. All Haitians don't think like that. That's the Joe Biden Haitians. That's the Obama Haitians. You know what I mean?
Oh, them Obama and Joe Biden Haitians, the one that came over in 2010.
Yeah, they make everybody else. Cause I'm born in Miami. I'm born in the 80s. Feel me? So I understand a lot more better than the other people, the other zones.
Right.
You feel me? Like the no patience make everybody look. It's like, dog. I come out and apologize because I get it. It's like, damn. How the stuff shit on TikTok? You can't. It don't have no sources. So even
that's why I'm multi-streaming. You feel me? So right now we got a gang of.
So it's important to know, y'all, that ever since 1861.
Y'all are the perfection of evolution to explain why y'all are lacking melanin. Your people have been racism, and then you call us because everybody else in the world had melanin. Everybody else was brown. Everybody else had some type of color, and your people was upset. They was lacking color. They said, "Oh, Creator, why did you do this to us? What's going on? Where did we come from? Why don't?"
I just had this question I was trying to ask him real quick.
I guess you don't mute me.
I didn't mute anyone. Man, when you said us doing the community, why is it wrong that we want to rebuild and protect our communities? How does that make us racist for taking care of ourselves?
Because you need to involve humanity as a whole, not just your community.
Hold on.
Because this problem's bigger than your community.
Wait a minute.
No, you guys want to minimize the problem and make it about race, but this isn't about race. This is about finding.
See, crew cut, this is my thing with them, is that they got to...
It's the rich versus the poor. That's what this is really about.
Now that we're putting ours first, now we can...
Wait a minute. Hold on. He skipped something. Everybody skipped something. I'm trying to address it.
It's the rich versus the poor, not black versus white.
This man said...
Y'all should have thought about that before you...
Wait a minute. This man said that he's white and we need to learn how to respect white people. This is what this man said. Y'all was arguing with him, but I'm still trying to get to the fact of why the fuck we gotta respect him if no respect is given. Who the fuck is you?
Agreed.
That part.
They always want to bring in that human aspect because they got their foot in their mouth.
Respect white people or you gonna find out. What?
Bitch, don't nobody gotta respect you, sir. Y'all gonna be gone soon. The sun is your enemy.
Respect
the sun is your enemy.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that.
Right. You good, crew?
Yeah, wrong with these folks.
Exactly. We always, you're gonna find it. We don't need y'all. That's the whole thing. That's my whole point. Is that everybody is being fake. Everybody chose their side. Just like the other white team man that came up here a couple weeks ago. You come up here and say you need us to join the fight. We're all one people. We're all Americans. We're all Americans. Now we're all one race of people. Now we're all human beings. Now we need to not separate ourselves, but include everybody. Y'all wait until we decide to separate ourselves. We decide, not y'all decide. We say we're removing ourselves now. Y'all want us to come together. We got to share. We got to be the good ones in the classroom to be nice and teach others. You know, sharing is caring out here. How? Y'all all put yourselves first this whole time in America. You,
on the 3/5 of a man.
The Indians, the Asians, and everywhere else you could think about that comes here from everywhere around the world. Y'all all put yourselves first. Everybody. Y'all put yourselves first. Y'all was not thinking about our people being, we got to make sure we include the melanated people, the blacks. We got to make sure. Y'all didn't say that. Y'all purposely said F them niggas. That's what y'all said. Them niggas don't deserve nothing. Them niggas didn't get no reparations. They don't deserve no land back. I'm not giving no tax dollars for them. Why do we have to pay for them to get Medicaid and food stamps and welfare? All right, they took it away. They changed the rules. Now your people crying because your people's the main recipients of it. Y'all farmers is crying. Y'all stole our farms, by the way, too. Y'all farmers is crying now. Y'all ain't got nobody working them fields. They took your immigrant slaves. And y'all had us fucked up thinking we was going to be the ones out there on your farms. We don't own the farm. Our people ain't about to farm shit. Don't be mad about the circumstances that y'all put yourselves in this country. That was not us. That was y'all. Y'all chose this. Only 10% of my people voted.
Why don't you just admit that you hate white people?
10%. Sir,
Why can't you
I don't
admit
give a fuck about white people. I said
and it's
we ain't even
evident.
the same
That is
people.
clearly evident. Thank you for that evidence.
I don't care. I do not care. I don't give a fuck about
for the
y'all.
person
I
calling me
care
a
about my
colonizer,
people.
you really need to look up a dictionary because everybody creates colonies.
Sir, what I'm going to say to you real quick is that we're pro us. We're not anti you at the end of the day. And whenever we try to get together, we have people like you in this instance that comes over here and tries to say, no, you guys can't get together and do your stuff. Nobody does that to anybody else.
First off, I'm not stopping you. I'm not stopping you from trying to unify. That's what we need in this country. But when I see racism, it does make me a bit emotional.
The thing is, right? If everybody got together in their own community and they set their stuff straight, and then after that, then you form those different bonds. That's what we're trying to do. If in any city we have a like I'm in Los Angeles, we got the Hispanic part.
Right, but what's so hard about respecting
we got
white
Chinatown, we got Little Tokyo, we got the West Side,
and all I'm saying
Beverly
is
Hills.
respect white people. That's all I'm saying.
We're not disrespecting you.
There's people like myself.
For ourselves.
I'm just saying, there's people like myself who are already oppressed by white people as is because I'm a poor man. Have you seen the difference between a rich white person and a poor white person? We're already getting enough shit as it is. Now we got to hear it from racists who want to judge our situation.
Nobody's judging you, sir. We're just talking amongst.
And see, here's the thing.
I'm not judging you on his soap bag. That's what I'm listening to.
No, and here's the thing. When you involve white people like me who are the lower class, now I'm going to be turning into a racist. I feel like this whole scenario is just going to make me a racist.
Read the prompt, sir. Read the prompt.
It does. Now it does involve you.
Read
Which
the
one
prompt.
have you ever been in ropes? Have you ever been in ropes? Have you ever been in ropes?
Read the prompt.
All right.
Left.
I have read the prompt. What about the picture? Let's talk about the picture.
No, wait, hold on. It
Let's
says
talk about the picture.
Yes, who's to blame and how does it impact us in the middle? So,
okay, but why are the Democrats and the Republicans both white?
Because majority of Congress is white.
All right, but you're telling me
what are you crying about right now?
But not all white people are Republican and Democrats.
Majority of Congress is white people.
Okay, I'm an anarchist.
What does that matter?
That means fuck the system. That means fuck the system. Quit being a slave. That's what that fucking means.
That's great for you. That is so great for you. What does that have to do with the conversation about
it also means quit being fucking racist. How about that? Just quit being a racist bitch.
You keep saying racist. You're not about to hurt my
You don't even know the definition of racism.
Okay, I can tell you a black person made that prompt. I can tell you right now, a black supremacist made that prompt.
Hold on, Fatty. I would like to have a conversation with Mad. I would just like to have a conversation, if y'all don't mind. Jerry, is something you wanted to say before I talk to Mad? I want to talk to Mad real quick.
Yeah, man. I apologize, y'all. I've been driving, man. You see this white boy talking about somebody got me.
You mean white man? No, you need to have some fucking respect when you talk to me, man. No, you need to add that man into it.
Wait a minute. So this is how I'm gonna say this. I want my people to listen. Okay, I want everybody to listen. I would like to hear
black supremacy. That's what you want to see.
Stop. I would like to hear from other communities. Okay, so he feel as though that when we talk about us and we exclude them, that we are being racist towards them when we talk about our issues and not theirs. So this is what's going on. He sees himself as a poor white man in America. Am I correct, Matt?
Correct.
So what is the hostility when we're not the same group of you all? And also, when not too far along in history, when our folks are still living,
I'll give you an example.
The poor white in America was with the unaliving and lynching of our people. So, and this wasn't too far in history ago, so you can't say we wasn't there.
All right, too far in history, but that has nothing to do with me or my history.
But you are part of that history.
No, I'm not. I wasn't there.
But your people was
You
there.
cannot know. You're trying to hold the sins of the father onto the son. Fuck that shit.
So you saying fuck the father?
Yes, I don't do what my father does, and I certainly don't act like my father acted.
So when are we gonna get some equality around this motherfucker?
When people stop, and like when you all just call people instead of putting colors in front of it.
Well, the colors is not getting equality. The equal.
No, it's just creating more racism.
Well, the pie is not being dead violent.
No, if your problem is with politics, then you're.
Wait a minute. So if my brother goes,
Well, your problem is with politics.
Wait a minute. If my brother goes to jail for drugs, he gets years. When y'all be getting.
That's not true. I get years too.
You get like 1 year, 2 years back.
Bullshit. No. Do you realize poor people will get just as oppressed?
So then why y'all go along with the bullshit that's going on then?
What makes you think I am going along with it? I have anarchy tattooed on my fucking skin. You think I really get along with Republicans and Democrats or Christians or Buddhists or any of those fucking dickwads? Fuck no. I got my own mind. I think for my fucking self. I was cut from a different fucking cloth, and I'm the kind of guy that's going to tear this fucking country down. That's what's going to happen. The revolution will not
been doing the whole time, though.
I'll tell you what my ancestors were doing. My ancestors were Vikings.
They came over here
we didn't give a fuck about anybody.
Hold on. They came over here poor, sick. They destroyed cities. Not too long ago in history, in 1920, they was mad that the Negroes was doing well, and the poor.
My history is the Vikings. You need to look into Eric the Red.
Let me finish. I'm letting you talk.
We're talking about recent history, not 1,000 years ago.
No, you're talking about the past.
That's recent.
You just said
it's
Vikings.
not that recent.
Vikings are in the past.
First off, that's my heritage.
Deep in the past.
Let's pay for your heritage. We're talking about what happened.
I'm proud of it, and I'm proud of it. I can't be proud of my fucking heritage.
He's delusional.
No, you just a bitch.
And you're
you're not about to come up here and just start disrespecting.
No, you want to disrespect me? Disrespect me? I'm gonna fucking disrespect you.
No. Nobody called you out of your name.
You don't gotta. Yeah, right. He is powder.
Y'all didn't have to drop him though. I don't think he said nothing bad against y'all. He just said.
No, he called me a bitch because he got mad.
Oh, he called you a bitch. I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, he called Fatty out of name, so I dropped him.
Okay.
You can bring powder back. Him calling me a bitch don't affect me whatsoever. Like I said,
no, I know, but he needs to know that word has no power in it.
The same
he needs to come correct.
The same respect he wanted to be called a particular way, he has to give it to as well. We're not doing that.
Respect is earned. That is correct.
I agree.
You want to hear a quote? Aleister Crowley would say, "Intolerance is
we don't want to hear no quotes or anything like that. So
I just want you to think about that.
Can you apologize for calling her out of her name because nobody did?
No, I'm not going to apologize because I'm not sorry.
I don't need his apology. It's worth nothing.
Exactly. She's a grown ass woman.
He's worth nothing. So
I'm worth more than this bitch.
Oh, I guess you are.
Guaranteed. You want to fucking talk like that? Talk some more shit, bitch. See what happens.
Oh, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
Yeah, you're gonna nothing. You ain't doing shit because you ain't doing shit.
I'm gonna what?
Sit on your ass. That's what you're doing. Sit on your fucking ass. Running your fucking mouth.
Okay, my AR thinks differently.
So what are you doing?
All you're gonna do is run your fucking cocksucker. That's all you're
doing. Okay. I bet so, sir. We'll see how far this cocksucker AR will go down your motherfucking throat.
Yeah, run your fucking cocksucker, bitch.
For a minute.
Okay.
Talk to a man for a minute.
He ain't no man. He a little pussy little bitch. He mad.
Okay, little girl. All right, show your little girl ass up. Show your little girl ass up. Sit down. Go have some fucking Tylenol with your autistic ass.
Y'all not gonna let me talk?
My bad, crew cut.
So mad. So you want respect, but you don't like to give it. I see. I didn't see.
I respect you. I respect you if you respect me.
So when did she call you out of your name for you to call her the B word?
First off, she's racist, and she admitted it.
I said I don't give a fuck about white people. I said white people created racism.
Thank you for proving my
I care about my people, but yet you feel like that's
Therefore,
racism.
she does not earn my respect. Therefore, I don't have to respect her.
I don't give a fuck about nobody that ain't my people.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. Because she's a disrespectful cunt. So I'm gonna be an asshole.
Like I said, the descendant of people who made racism, calling everybody else racist because we said we're worried about our old people now. We've done too much for everybody else. Too long did we give our hand out trying to help people, trying to wake people up, get people to see the wrongness in the world. So now we're saying, you know what? Everybody made it clear they don't give a fuck about what we got to say. Y'all laughed in our face. Y'all called us victim. We said, cool. We worried about our own now. We about to worry about our community, fixing our community, healing our community, changing our community.
Sounds like you're including yourself with the people of the past. Now, it sounds like you yourself.
Since we're racist, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck. It's
I
evident.
Don't.
It's evident. So why pretend like you do?
I don't.
Why pretend then?
I didn't do that pretend. Don't I say
yeah,
this?
you act like you care about people, but the only thing you care about is yourself.
Where am I pretending? Am I pretending? Is there anything I said
hold on, mind your business. I'm trying to talk to him, and I'm trying to talk to him because the conversation don't have to be this way. I've been trying to talk for like 30 minutes, and I'm not getting in nowhere in this conversation. I would have been took over and turned this conversation to a whole nother route. We wouldn't be going down this route that we're going in. I'm trying to stick to the information and not nothing else. The name calling, I choose not to do that. I don't subscribe into that. I don't like other people calling out people names, and I don't, but I don't.
I respect your channel, and I will apologize for being rude.
So now, but at the end of the day, you came in kind of aggressive, and I see what's going on because you came in off the rip and said that we was racist. Wait a minute, you came in off the rip and called us racist. Before she said what she said, you automatically came in and called us racist. So that started the room up off the rip. Then, so now you're saying like, hey, we want to be by ourselves because.
Why don't we just look at this picture here, and you're gonna tell me there's nothing racist about it?
Huh?
Look at the prompt. Look at the picture. That you don't see anything racist here.
When you go to Congress, don't you see majority of number of white folks? You see a splack of niggerism in there, right? But in every city in America, you see number of niggas, right? But you don't see it in the government.
We can look at all the presidents in U.S. history and answer that question.
And ain't none of them. We ain't got it. Well, as mainstream narrative would say, none of them was niggas. None of them.
Now Obama. Okay, now
Obama's not.
But you won't count him. You
no,
won't count him.
How we gonna count him? He's African and YT. He ain't got no nigga.
All right, so why do you? All right, if you won't even include Obama as a dark complexioned man, then why are you even mad at white people for being lighter complexioned?
Wait a minute, do all white people get along?
No, you can't include all white people if you don't include all.
Are all white people the same? Are all white people in this world the same?
No, they are not. No, they are not.
So why you lumping us up with all the dark skinned people then?
But you lump all white people in the same category.
No, I don't.
No, we don't.
Are you no Jew, did I?
No, you need to specify because white people are made up of different cultures and nationalities, not just one.
You need to specify. I can't even say it.
Yeah, I got you tripped up, didn't I?
Hold on.
Hold on, Zoe. No, wait. Let Kuka finish.
So, can you answer the question? Let him answer the question, though. It's the same thing, right? You want us to be specific when we're talking about a group of people, but when you're talking about us, you don't want to be specific. You calling Obama a nigga, he ain't got no nigga.
All right, but Obama would call himself one.
No, he don't. No, he don't. He don't have nigga blood. Where's the blood? He ain't got no nigga blood in him.
Well, it ain't about blood. He identifies as a black man. He identifies as a black man.
That means a Nigerian is a black man.
I don't know how.
Man, hold on. Wait a minute. Pause.
That's your opinion.
I'm asking you a question. Is a Nigerian, would you consider a Nigerian today as a black man?
Yeah.
So you're lumping all of us together.
Mm-hmm. No, you just said Nigerian. Odds are Nigerian's black. So that you're just
wait a minute. So odds is the Israel is white.
You call that white or Jewish?
No, they're white.
Or are they Jewish?
White people.
Or is it Judaism?
In America, he's white.
That's a religion. That's not a race.
Well, no, Jews are a race.
So y'all the same then.
And Italian, no, and we also have Italians. There are other cultures that might look
But
white,
in America,
but
y'all
they're not
white.
European.
So why not respect us if you want to be respected? Wait a minute, he came in asking for respect off the rip. So that means you're not going to respect us and just lump us all together with all these
I'm
motherfuckers.
curious. No, you would lump all white people together.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No,
All right, then can you tell me? No, can you give me 3 different cultures that are within the white community? I'm curious.
Well, we were just talking about.
Hey, Coach.
Man, I can give you 100.
You
got Spain, you got Swedish, you got German, you have Norwegian.
West, stop. Crew cut. Let him answer any white culture that exists. Don't answer it for him. Let him answer the white culture. That's what I wanted to ask him. Name one white culture. Name one, sir.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Don't be quiet now. Name one.
All right, Europeans.
Them niggas.
That's not a culture. You know what a culture is?
No, you think European? You don't think Europeans don't have a culture?
Is not a culture.
Europeans can't have a culture.
I think a dark skin.
It can't be a race and a culture or a nationality. Like,
sir, if you don't take a deep breath. Now, you know what a culture is? I'm not talking about a landmass and the people on it. I'm talking about the culture. Name one white culture, sir.
Vikings.
That's not a culture, sir.
That was a culture.
That's a group of
Vikings
people.
weren't all white either.
I think you need to Google that.
No, sir. That's a group
Vikings
of people.
weren't all white either.
It was a culture. It classifies as a.
Dude, calm down and answer the damn question. You keep naming.
I just did.
No, you didn't. A culture is music.
Viking culture.
A culture is music, language, activities, festivities, sir.
Viking festivities. How about the Blood Eagle? How about the Blood Eagle?
He just admitted that
You don't know. You don't know what a culture is.
No, you don't know what a culture is. All you're doing is projecting right now. I'm learning a lot about you, really.
Yeah, you're slow.
I'm learning how ignorant you are.
Is nigga a culture?
If you want it to be, I guess.
So then is Viking a
Are
culture?
you insinuating it?
You saying that Viking is a
Are
culture?
you implying it?
Didn't you just say Viking is a culture? I thought Viking was a people.
It's also a culture.
Damn.
It can't be a culture?
So name the culture that's inside the Vikings, sir. Name the culture. What do they do?
Scandinavian.
What do they do? No, what do they do? What do
They come from Scandinavia.
Okay, so
which is
what is the
located
culture?
in Europe.
You still
Feel
talking
like
about
saying what the culture is. What is the culture?
Jimmy, hold on. Because I got him trapped, man. Mad, chill out. Now, name the culture of any people you keep naming. You're naming people. You're not naming the culture.
No, Viking culture. It is a culture. Now, are you done being a little bitch about it?
What is the culture for Vikings, sir?
Quit being a little bitch. How about you just quit being a little bitch?
If you don't
How
stop
about
being
you stop insulting these people, man? Ain't no funny finally out your name. That's the first thing that you do.
Viking is not a people.
That somebody gets you.
Y'all, Viking is not a people nor a race.
It's a culture.
No, it's not. Nope, it's not a culture either.
It's a culture.
Okay, so name the culture.
I just did.
What
Why
do
do you
they
have me
do?
repeat myself? I'm getting
Hold on, Jimmy, hold on.
You just want me to repeat myself.
Mad. What do they do? You know, culture is.
I think you got a problem with white people.
No. Culture is an activity, man. And I'm muting you so I can talk to you. So what is the culture? You keep naming Vikings. What is the Viking culture, sir?
All right, do you like building ships, for instance?
What do they didn't build ships? What do they do as a culture, like sports?
Yeah, do you collect crystals?
Like, what do they
crystals?
do?
Do you ever go out in nature?
No, I'm asking you.
Do you like the forest?
Culture, now, I'm not trying to hear your explanation. I want you to answer so you can look ignorant in front of the people. Because you don't know what culture is, obviously. You name four different groups of people. You name 4 different groups of people and not one culture yet. Because white tea don't have a culture, sir.
Viking culture,
White tea don't have a culture, sir. White tea don't have a culture, sir. Everything they learn from another group of people, sir. Even the food they eat. So I'm asking you, what culture do white tea people have? I'm muting you because you're trying to interrupt.
Viking culture, Viking.
Okay, so name the fucking culture in Viking.
It is culture, dumbass.
I know you're slow. You're super slow, everybody.
No, you're obviously slow as shit.
Nah, man. You definitely a little touching your head. I'll tell you that much.
It was an occupation.
No, y'all pissed off right now is what it is.
I'm not mad.
Y'all fucking sour.
Viking.
Sour as
I
fuck.
looked it up. Hold on, Viking. Zoe, I looked it up.
It's Germanic culture.
Clown. Yeah, it's a seafaring from Denmark. Let me see. It's y'all know I be looking at shit up. The word Viking refers to seafaring Norse people, mainly from modern day Denmark, Norway, and
Thank you.
who lived during the Viking Age. To go Viking meant to raid or explore. It was a job or a lifestyle, not a nationality or an ethnicity.
It's a culture.
Whereas farmers, traders, poets, and warriors.
It's a culture.
They were mercenaries.
That is a
That's
culture.
pretty much what
Welcome to America, where we work to live and live to work, where we spend hundreds of thousands on a home that we barely get to step foot in because the hours we work to pay for it keeps us away from it, where we buy a car just to drive it to a job that barely pays enough to keep the gas tank full, where our healthcare system will bankrupt you faster than the illness can kill you. We're getting sick is the business motto and the cure is priced like a luxury. Welcome to America, where the food is fake, the water's tainted, and the air we breathe is up for sale, where the richest 1% own more than the bottom half combined, and they still tell us to work harder, where we chase the American dream only to find out it was designed to stay out of reach, and every time we get close to the finish line, they just inch it a little further back, where school doesn't teach you how to live, just how to obey, comply, and clock in, where education comes with a lifetime of debt, and the diploma is nothing more than a receipt for money that you ain't never gonna see again. Welcome to America, where we pay taxes to keep the lights on in government buildings we ain't never even allowed to enter, where your rights are written in pencil and erased when it's inconvenient, where justice depends on your income and the law bends to the highest bidder. Welcome to America, where they tell you if you don't like it, then leave, without realizing we had ties to this land before there was even an America, where your labor is valued, but your life is disposable. Welcome to America, where mental health is a crisis, but therapy is a luxury that most can't even afford, where they sell you fast fashion, fast food, and the fast entertainment to keep you distracted from the slow theft of your soul and your spirit, where the news is scripted, the truth is filtered, and history is rewritten to protect the guilty. Welcome to America, where the people who run this country don't live like the people who keep it running. Welcome to America, where survival is success, where we've been trained to call this living, but in reality, we barely breathing. Welcome to America.
Did y'all know the Black Girl Vitamins Beauty Bundle is currently an extra 20% off?
Man, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Check this out.
I spoke to one woman who actually lives in this building, and she says she was detained by ICE agents overnight, and she says they took everyone and then asked questions later.
They just treated us like we were nothing.
Patricia Fisher said she came out to the hallway of her apartment complex on the corner of 75th and South Shore Drive in her nightgown around 10 Monday night, only to find ICE agents yelling police.
It was scary because I've never had a gun put in my face. They asked my name and my date of birth and asked me did I have any warrants, and I told them no, I didn't.
She said she was then handcuffed and released around 3 a.m. Fisher says she was told if anyone had any kind of warrant out for them, even if it was unrelated to immigration, they would not be released. Citizen App video shows the chaotic scene overnight. Neighbors tell us there were dozens of ICE agents. I spoke to one woman who actually lives in this building, and
dozens of federal agents from different agencies raided an apartment building in the city's South Shore neighborhood early this morning. Neighbors there report multiple arrests in this latest immigration enforcement action. People who live there are telling our Sabrina Franza that American citizens were briefly detained. She is live for us on that scene right now. Sabrina?
Maria, inside this building behind me, many of the doors are boarded up after they were broken down during that early morning raid. Now, law enforcement sources tell us that taking American citizens briefly into custody just for their safety is standard protocol, which is what we're hearing happened this morning. Neighbors, though, who were in the middle of all of this say they are shocked to have been treated this way.
They asked me, was I a U.S. citizen? I told them, yeah. I was born here. It was real tight. All right here. And every time I moved, it would hurt.
Patricia Fisher says she was detained by federal agents this morning, claims she was held for hours in a van with other neighbors at 7500 South Shore Drive, while agents confirmed her identity, citizenship, and confirmed she had no active warrants. She describes the scene as she says children were also let out of the building.
No shoes. The kids that had no pants, no shirts or no pants on, they just treated us like we were nothing.
He said he had warrants for 5 people. I said, so why you detaining the whole building? He says for the safety of our people.
Ebony Watson watched and filmed what she saw.
And all you see is this whole block full of budget rental cars.
Showing a massive show of force and rental trucks used in this mission alongside ICE, FBI, and other federal agencies. The FBI called it a, quote, targeted immigration enforcement operation. Are they at the property? Because we're here. We tried to find the property manager. No one would meet with us or give us any information about what happened.
It's crazy. It felt like we were under siege last night.
Meantime, this Chicago neighborhood is grappling for answers.
They brought a baby out completely naked and wouldn't allow the mother a chance to clothe her child. You know, it's distressing.
Now, we've reached out to ICE, DHS, as well as to Customs and Border Patrol for more information on what exactly happened this morning, who was detained, and why. We're still waiting to hear back from them. Live in South Shore, Sabrina Frank.
I got to talk about brothers and sisters.
I ain't never been missed out.
ICE is now.
So I finished talking to my sister.
So ICE is now.
So I'm going to debunk Seneca Village. People are saying that the Seneca are black. I'm Seneca. I'm not black. And let me show you a little video why they're saying the Seneca are black.
Before Central Park, there was Seneca Village. In 1825, free African Americans began purchasing land between 82nd and 89th Streets in Manhattan, establishing Seneca Village, a safe haven from the racial discrimination prevalent in the city. By the 1850s, Seneca Village was home to over 200 residents, featuring churches, schools, and cemeteries. Property ownership provided African American men with the right.
So you see why they say the Seneca were actually black? So Seneca Nation of Indians are from Western New York, not New York City, not downstate. We're from upstate, right? The reason why they called it Seneca Village is because the free African slaves that were there were Seneca.
What up, y'all? This is my experience going to a Siberian $5 Indian powwow.
Why would you go if it's a Siberian Indian powwow?
Very interesting. This is the little shuttle they had us on where I experienced people staring at me. It was wild, so I had to check that a little bit. This headdress I made myself. I was showing a video of me, my sister, and my mom. And also, this is a family. I don't know where they're from, but they are the true indigenous. Of course, you see a little sprinkle. But if you look at the grandma, they was recognizing her. The family was Sims. She looks just like us. No, but they were definitely reservation Indians. Now, here comes the funny part. Look at them. And then there go the good brother. He knew what it was as soon as he seen us. You see him look over. He was killing it. Of course, he did not win, even though, you know, he deserved to. This was their little couple dance. As you can see, Lily White. Lily White. This is the thieves of our land, people. This ugly ass white man, he called me a wobbo online, but when I seen him and was looking at him and he seen me, he diverted his eyes because he knew better. You know, I had to get the good pick. Also, it was the same beat over and over. There go my KK. Yes, Garb, the family. You see, feathers up, babies. All them headdresses are made by me, so get y'all headdresses. And I just want to say, shout out to the girl that said she was going to smack me. You did.
It was a pretendian at a pretendian powwow. That wasn't a real powwow. Yeah, you fit right in there, lady. I don't know why you're shooting them down. I bet you they're more native than you are.
ICE is now detaining African American citizens in Chicago, like as we speak. And the governor has come out.
See? Weren't black Americans just making fun of Mexicans and Native Americans for being harassed by ICE? You know, what goes around comes around. all that negative energy and karma that you put out against the original people of the Americas and saying that they're not native and you guys are the natives. Yeah, I told you, Creator and the ancestors were watching. They were going to take care of us. Not to mention a bunch of pretendians' homes got flooded. These people are going to attack by wild animals and all that. We don't even need to lift a finger or even be pressed about it when they call us Siberians and Black Americans are the real Indians and all that. The government's going to take care of you guys, thinking you guys are untouchable. They're sending troops and ICE to Louisiana, a lot of pretendians down there. Memphis, a lot of pretendians there. Chicago, a lot of pretendians there. Charlotte, a lot of pretendians there. That's what you guys get, thinking that you're above everybody else and you're better than. Everybody's the same. If I took a knife and I cut you, and I took that same knife and cut my hand, would your blood be a different color from mine? No, it wouldn't. We're all the same. You guys are African and white people are European. We are the only Americans. They can't deport us. Now, they might deport you guys back to Africa. So you guys better stop claiming our stuff and get right with your ancestors, and because they're not taking care of you guys. Obviously, you got negative karma and bad energy coming your way because you put out negative energy and bad karma towards everybody else. So you're just getting what you deserve. How does it feel?
ICE is now detaining African American citizens in Chicago, like as we speak. And the governor has come out.
See? Weren't Black Americans just making fun of Mexicans and Native Americans for being harassed by ICE? Galese. They called it Seneca Village, and over time it became Seneca. You know how people call us Siberian? So we are going to talk about the Golden Tablets, the Book of Mormon. My people, the Seneca, influenced Joseph Smith to start one of the most wealthiest religions in the world. Yes, there is evidence suggesting that Joseph Smith, the founder of Mormonism, may have been influenced by the Handsome Lake religious teachings and visions. And yes, they are one of the most wealthiest religions in the world. So anyway, these golden tablets apparently have some form of Paleo-Hebrew. I think they call it Reformed Egyptian. And it's a story talking about the bloodlines of Nephi and Jared and how they ended up becoming the Lamanites, and that Native Americans are Paleo-Hebrew or whatever, or among our ancestors are these Hebrews that fled Babylon and Jerusalem in 2 migrations and brought camels and bees with them to South America. It's a long story of, this is where the belief that we're Hebrew and we're Israelites comes from. It doesn't come from Black people.
Peace, peace. I want to welcome y'all to Dr. Yakai's Health and Wellness Detoxification Institute here in Florissant, Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri. Hey, look, come check me out. You have basically where you first come in there, we got a little sitting area right here. You see all the lockers right here because people do saunas here. They do infrared light therapy. They do a bunch of stuff that require them to take their initial clothes off and to put on robes. So we got the lockers where you can put your purse, you can put your bags and stuff at. Then we got the counter. Back here is where you do all your checking out at. You sign all of your forms, just everything. Because anytime you come, this is a membership. You got to sign off on stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then you walk here. So this is the waiting room before you get welcome to the back. So this is the first waiting room. Then once you get in, you come sit down in a common area, and then once we call you, you do the first room. This is called a bioscan analyzer room. So the bioscan analyzer room, you stand up on Stycool, or you can put on some spandex, something, whatever you're comfortable with, and man will strip down to their boxer. You stand on here, then it shoots an infrared light within your tissues, and what it does is it measures your body fat composition, and then it gives you a risk analysis. So it tells you how close you is to heart attack, stroke, to even cancer, and then from there it prints you out your risk analysis plus a preventative type of plan. So basically, if it says you have visceral fat building up on your liver. It'll give you some indications on a liver plan. I'll take that plan and then I'll make it more specific, and then now you know what to eat to get rid of fatty liver disease. Get it? Then the second room, this is our manual lymphatic drainage room. And the reason why we say it's manual because the suit actually do all the lymphatic massages. So you come up in here, you will lay on this sound acoustic bed. And as you land on the sound acoustic bed, you will get inside of this suit. We got the lower level and we got the top level right here. And what this does is while you're listening to acoustics and while you're getting vibrational frequencies and you listening to the frequencies, you manually moving your lymphatic system through your whole body. Everybody know what I teach is that the blood is what feeds the cells, the nutrients and the oxygen of the body. The lymphatic system is what cleanses the actual body. Then the nerves is what talks and communicate with the cells of the body. So this is a detoxification institute, and everything we do here is actually structured around detoxification. So this will be one of my favorite rooms because this mainly moves your detoxification system, which is what we call the Great Lymphatic System. Next is what we call the post-electrical magnetic frequency room. So your body deals with 150 trillion cells. Each of your cells have a negative and a positive charge on them. What this does is this alkaline the blood and keep the blood actually repelling from themselves. Your blood cells are not supposed to touch each other, and that causes blood clotting. In certain cases, it can lead up to leukemia, sickle cell anemia, or just being anemic. It can basically deteriorate the heme group, and then you get rid of all of your iron, all of that. So what this does is, if you look at a red blood cell, the actual membrane of a blood cell is negatively charged. Well, in magnetism, negative plus a negative actually repel itself. When the polarity of the cells flip because of acidity, what happens is they stick together. So what this do is this come through and it charges the red blood cells back negative, and it causes them to separate. That way you're not dealing with thrombosis or any of those blood clots, and they help alkaline the blood. So this is an amazing machine. I love it. If you come actually look at it, it shows you the time you can be on it. It shows you the pulse frequency that it gives you and the actual magnetic field strength, showing you that this is a magnetic field bed. Now, and the reason why it's pulse because it gives you positive charges, and that's the reason why we plug it into the wall. But if you look in our next room, we have an actual magnetic plate that gives you negative charge. So we are positively charge the cells, then we are alkaline the cells, and we're negatively charged. This right here is what you would call a cold plunger. So we get in here to put you under stress to raise your cortisol, to help you release what you'll call dopamine and serotonin. Basically, we put you in this tank, we fill it up, it gets 50 degrees temperature, it gets very, very cold. Some people go down to 30 degrees, and what it does is it initiates something called cold shock proteins. And what cold shock proteins do is it basically activates the immune system, or what I call the Great Lymphatic Defense System, to get everything in circulation, whether we're talking about T cells, B cells, macrophages, lymphocytes, phagocytes, all of them start getting initiated and goes into the bloodstream and then begin your healing process. So if you truly want to detox and feel better and get a good serotonin and dopamine release to make you focus and make you feel happy throughout the day, I suggest in the rising time you get in a cold plunge. If somebody can't afford something like this, we say just take cold showers for 3 minutes or get into some cold water in your tub and you will get that same effect. This is a little bit more on the medical grade side, but that's what it do. So we got cold plunge in here at the facility as well. This right here is my favorite. This is one of my big hyperbaric oxygen chamber tanks. This thing is humongous. It can hold up to 3 people. It got a TV in there for you can watch Dr. Yakai, or who they call Yaki Awaken. You can watch all of my lectures and everything. This is state of the art, but the only thing about this is it don't give you 100% oxygen like the single unit do. This only gives you 96% oxygen, and then the Hypermax only gives you 92% oxygen. But again, we only breathe in 21% oxygen at best. So 96, 92, and 100 is like crazy. So yeah, we got to get up in here. It's amazing. So this is my live and drop blood analysis room where I take samples of your blood. I put them under a $100,000 microscope, a $50,000 microscope, and then a custom-made $100,000 microscope. And basically, I look at your blood, and you know, we learned that the life of the flesh is actually in the blood. From looking at your blood, I can tell you if you're leaking protein. I can tell if you got what you'll call intercellular parasites. I can tell you if you're lacking oxygen. I can tell you if you're going through states of oxidation, if you need more sunlight. Literally, by looking at your blood, I can tell you everything. So this will be, I mean, by far my favorite room inside of the actual clinic, other than the lymphatic massage and the cold plunger. So
for me, I'm in Colombia.
Yeah. Indian tribes like the Natchez that are really from Louisiana was shipped down there to the Caribbeans, right? And now you would call these people Haitians and Jamaicans, but actually they are descendants of Louisianians. But since the slave trade happened, they were shipped from Louisiana and down to the Caribbean. And that's where you see people like Gullah Geechees and Bahamians with the same culture. And they're figuring out on TikTok, and now they're having a festival where they're getting together trying to figure out why their culture is so close, and one is in North America and one is in South America or the Caribbean. It's because of the slave trade that nobody talks about.
Well, yeah, the slave trade was some gruesome shit, but
right.
I'm
but
still trying to figure it out.
They don't tell you how they came over here and went to war with the indigenous people, right? And you even had other Indian tribes linking up with the colonizers and Indian wars here, and they would take those Indian prisoners and ship them and enslave them. They don't tell you that, though. Go ahead,
Okay.
Nate.
Yeah, I wanted to jump in here real quick. This is the problem. Hold on, I'm gonna bring up a source real quick. Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna grab a source.
Right. Okay. Go. Let me put you on the big screen. While she's doing that, do anybody have anything else to say?
We can get Afro Queen in there. Go ahead, Afro Queen.
Okay. So I don't know why it's so hard to believe that it was mainly natives here, because it was mainly black people here first. Well, not natives, but indigenous. I'm sorry. There were black people here first. They did not have to go to Africa to get black people. It doesn't make sense. And to say that the Africans who came here replenished America does not make sense, due to the fact, if you hear about the Mayflower, they talked about how they didn't have food like that, how they were sick, how literally the majority of them were unalive by the time they came to America. So you mean to tell me you got like 100 enslaved Africans at the bottom of a ship, defecating on themselves, you're not feeding them, you're not taking care of them. You mean to tell me then the majority of them did not unalive, or they just came here in good health? That doesn't make sense at all. So when you hear people like Eartha Kitt who say their mother was half indigenous and half African, and the fact that y'all try to say, yeah, the indigenous got wiped away, no, the African got wiped away. And people don't understand when I say this, when I say like on my mother's side, when we did our genealogy back 300 years, we don't have African, we have Creole. They don't understand that Creole is a mixture. And at that point, Creole, pretty much at the point that African was mixed out at a certain point. It was mainly like indigenous and French at a certain point. On my dad's side, they mainly Blackfoot. So I don't understand what people are not comprehending. So you mean to tell me these white folks came on this land, wiped out the majority of the indigenous people with their cooties. They wiped out the majority of the indigenous and kept a whole bunch of enslaved Africans? That don't make sense. Wouldn't it make more sense that they mainly wiped out the Africans?
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Pen? Hey, is that a new petition you got?
Oh, no,
that's not. It's not a. It's oh my bad, Native. It's not a new petition. It's just I updated it.
Okay.
Yeah, reclassified original American is still on there, but I added Sulani just to give people options. I don't want people thinking that I'm trying to run a dictatorship, and I want people to know that we all in this together. So I noticed that people like the Sulani, so I added Sulani. But reclassified.
What is Sulani?
Sulani, the creators of Sulan and Sulani said that it means Autochthonous American.
Yeah, the two A's. Oh, okay. I ain't never heard of that one.
Yeah, basically, it's pretty much like pretty much the original Black Americans, basically. Like, because that's why we're not understanding why foreigners that are from Africa or the Caribbean are coming over here trying to say they're Solani. You cannot be Solani if you're not from the United States soil. Back damn near 30 generations. Y'all like first and second gen. We damn near 30 generations in over here.
More than that, shoot. Okay.
Well, yeah, that too. But I'm just saying, like, the fact that we could count 30 generations and y'all can only count 3. Y'all do not compare to us.
Facts.
30 generations?
Yeah. Well, let me, after she get done, let me have a big screen.
How far back does 30 generations go?
All right, listen. Okay, so y'all want to talk about... Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Afro. And after you go, Afro, Native is going to go. Go ahead, Afro. Finish.
Okay, so... in 1 century, how many generations is literally in 1 century? Usually 5 to 6, and that's me being generous, correct? Okay, so if you're telling me slavery was damn near 400 to 500 years, what's 5 times 4 or 5? That's damn near 20 to 30. So again, if we could go back damn near 30 generations, and you could only go back 2 or 3, you are not American like me.
Clock that T.
I agree.
So this right here, I'm giving y'all, because there's a few people on the panel and maybe a few people in the audience who don't understand the conversation, right? And me personally, I would never just jump on a panel if I didn't have at least like some type of basic knowledge about what is being spoken about. Instead, I would stay in the audience and really sit and listen. So I'm giving you homework, right? This right here is the document. Who is an Indian and who is a Negro? I'm sorry it's cut off. If I jump off the panel, I would have to jump off, resize it, and pull it back up. I don't have the time for that. I just wanted to show it real quick. So this article goes on to question who is a Negro, who is an Indian, and why people were declassified and reclassified, right? So a lot of people get very uncomfortable feeling like we're taking on something, or this is very new, us saying that we're Indian. This article was from the 1800s. Then it came a time where the Indians were going into being drafted into World War II. And when they were getting their cards, they said, instead of saying Indian, which was their ethnicity, their race, it was replaced with BLK. And they were upset about it. So I'm going to show the second part. And like I said, y'all going to have to go and find this document on your own and read it on your own. This is your homework. You guys got the Paul T. Murray. That's the author. And okay, so you still can't see, but yes, like I said, this is a very short article, and like I said, it's from the 1800s. So this also shows where these men were going back and forth while they were fighting in the war. They were also going back and forth in the meantime and going into the government and requesting 5 years in a row that the BLK be removed from their documents and be replaced with their, see where it says for 5 years. The Indians approached the state and federal. So they went to the state and federal governments for 5 years to replace BLK with Indian because they were Indian. This is nothing new. All you people that keep saying, oh, this is a TikTok thing, and this is just one of the many things that have gone to court in the U.S. government. This is nothing new at all. So the other guy, too, coming up on the panel saying, what is Penn doing or what are we doing to be progressive and to, you know, whatever the case, whatever he was trying to say. People have been going to court. People do things on the app and off the app.
It's a fact.
Like it.
My tribe just actually won a case. The being rude, even though I don't agree with it, but you feel me, because they wanted to tie under Freeman, but you feel me.
This fight has been going on for a very long time. Okay, so G Active, you next. You said you wanna.
Yeah, let me show you something. Hold on, let me see.
Thank you for that, Native. And that is a really good article. Y'all should definitely go check that article out.
Hold on. Let me show y'all something real quick. Boom. All right, there we go. All right, you know how they switched what's it called, slave voyagers, right? This is all proof that we got genealogy, y'all got slave voyagers. For the people that think they slaves, I want to show y'all something though. You go to people. Wait, hold on. When you go to people, hold on. Let me show you the options. You got the voyage, you got the people, time lapse, and the learn more section. And I'm gonna hit people, so y'all know how to get to this. I kind of like just messing around with this. It's just telling you they went into United States archive records and all of that, and it's supposed to be 12 million African slaves. I'm gonna go to enslaved. You got enslaved and you got enslavers. So I'm gonna go to enslaved, so we can go to the slaves, right? This is all the information about the slaves right now. If 12 million people supposedly I came here from Africa, right here it says 90,000, really, 90,585. In case y'all want to see that. Boom, 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 boom. Now, we're going to go to we're going to go to the, I'm going to show y'all what I'm doing. This is a place of embark and disembark. We're going to go to disembark, right? Going to bring up this option right here. We're going to go to disembark to the mainland, right? Boom. Mainland, North America. That brings the number down to, now we got 15,000 slaves from Africa, right? So 15,000 slaves came to North America. We went disembark. Then we're going to do this. Look, we're going to go back. Boom, boom, boom. And then we're going to go to embark, place of embark, right? We're going to hit Africa. Boom. Africa right here. Boom. Hold on. Wait. I'm kind of messing up. I ain't been on here in a minute, y'all. Hold on. Bear with me. Hold on. Let me reset this. Reset. I did it very. Disembark from Africa. We're going to mainland. God damn. Hold on, y'all. I ain't been on this shit in a second. Embark. Everybody quiet. God damn, man, what the hell?
Why you do that? I'm gonna just say this really quick. This is
Go ahead and say that.
Make sure y'all are liking the live. Make sure y'all gifting the host, gift the panel. Let's get the likes up to 30K. Also, for those of you who haven't done your genealogy, start today. There's multiple sources. If you don't want to do it yourself and you have the funds, directly make sure that you're paying a genealogist, a reputable genealogist. If you have the time, it's really fun to do it yourself. And you're probably going to hit like a standpoint where you have to hire somebody, but at least you can kind of see your own ancestry and genealogy unfold. Thank you all for the gifts. Can
I ask a question about that? What do you mean by genealogist? Do you mean like a DNA test?
No, like actually hiring someone to trace your family tree. Who is your grandparents? Who is your grandparents' grandparents? Who are their children? Where? Yeah.
I think my mom did that when I was born, actually.
So, Carlos, how far back on your family tree do you go? You and your family?
Taino, Puerto Rico. Taino, Puerto Rico.
What year? What year you at?
When Spaniards invaded. Spaniards invaded us.
No. Go ahead, man.
You're not being honest. I have family, people who have married into my family who are Puerto Rican, and Dominicans. You guys don't have those documents. You don't have those. They said like you have to be a rich person, like a major staple in one of those places in order for your history to have been documented.
No, that's what my dad said. My dad said we have family stuff, not actual like government things, but we do have family stuff going in Puerto Rico. Years.
That family stuff could have been stolen. Where is your record set?
I don't know. My dad did it. I think my dad told me he did it a long time ago. I don't think I can get the documents as we speak, though.
Okay, so how many grandparents? You local. How many grandparents do you know? Your great grandparents, your great grandparents. Where is we at?
What do you mean? Do I know? Like I know personally?
No.
I'm sorry. I'm not understanding your question. Sorry.
I have not personally met my great grandfather, but I definitely have a picture of him and know his damn name.
I think I have him somewhere. I'm not really invested into that like that. It wasn't on my mind. I think I have.
We have and you don't even. You can't even recall a great grandparent, right? You can't even answer that question.
No, is that my?
How do you know who you are?
That's just what my grandma said. She said we had a thing. We had a whole room dedicated to that. I think that's what she said. I went to it in Puerto Rico when I was a kid, but then the hurricane came through and destroyed a little bit of it. So but most of it's still there though. But she's in Puerto Rico right now.
That was the ancestor destroying lives. Go ahead.
Hey, what's your surname, Carlos?
My surname?
Yeah.
What do you mean surname? Like last name?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's from my mom's side.
Okay, because I know y'all got two last names. So what's your surname?
My surname?
What's your dad's surname and your mom's surname?
My dad's surname, I forget his middle name, but his last name is Ramos.
Ramos, okay. And
my last name is Chapman. That's from my mom's side.
All right, so it's a lot. It's a lot of Chapman.
I think G actually.
Ramos is not really. Ramos is a Spain.
Shout out to everybody popping in on TikTok. I see we got my brother Omega over there on TikTok. All right, we got Collect 73, Drummer Boy Breezy over there on Instagram, and I don't see who's pretty much active yet on the Twitter yet. I haven't went over there and peeped yet, but we'll make some noise over there in a second. We'll make some noise over there in a second and see what's going on. So salute to everybody that's over there too, that's rocking out. Just here to learn. Okay, well shit. If you here to learn shit, we got a lot to teach you then, shit, brother. Shit, just tap into your history and tap into your genealogy. You know what I mean? Don't worry about the Dons. My genealogy been done before you figured out you was an Aboriginal, young man. But I do encourage you to do your genealogy, though. You feel what I'm saying? Get into your genealogical bag. And to be honest, brother, when you do get into it, you don't have to validate anything for anyone, okay? And I wouldn't show your genealogical records to a bunch of random strangers, all right? They're just food for thought. That's a tip for you that you can use in life. All right, we got Copper Jetty in the building with us. What's going on, Copper Jetty? Copper Jetty, unmute yourself. You're muted.
My bad. What's good, family?
What's going on?
Shit, man, it's been a minute. But, you know, hey, peace to the family, peace to the tribe, man.
Man, peace to you, man. How you feeling?
Shit, I'm always good. I ain't complaining. Hey, but I see buddy want to get into the genealogy. I'm going to keep saying this every time I cross somebody that want to talk about it. It is one of the dumbest things to do, knowing that we in America, knowing what's happened to the history of our people, to give our DNA to some company for them to do whatever they please. Now, we've heard all the way back in the day that we've been having our people fight against white supremacy and so forth. Now, we've also heard that whatever is in our DNA, they're looking for. So when we give our DNA to these people, they're looking for something.
Right.
We are them people. I'm going to keep saying it. We are them people. If there is, whatever, it might be biblical. I ain't no religious dude. But if there is a such a thing of something, a Messiah, it's going to come from us. That's why the world looking at us. We are the people that's going to change the world. So stop giving your DNA to these people for them to do whatever the hell they're going to do with it. Because all they own is on a destructive mission. And I'm gonna yield right there. I'm gonna let that go right where that stand.
Nah, they definitely on one of those weird ass missions though. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that we gotta do what we gotta do to wake up our people. It's gonna be several people getting in our path to try to stop it and all this, that, and the third. It ain't nothing for them to debate. You know what I mean? The history's there. The archaeological evidence is there. Your genealogical records is now going against and contradicting the history. So what more do you need?
And it's so idiotic to even bypass genealogical records. For everybody who keep hearing the rest of the world, or like these goofies keep saying, Grandma said, you damn right. What the hell everybody else Grandma said? Do we believe everybody else grandmas over our grandmas? We got records. A lot of these people ain't got shit to tell them who their grandma, their grandparents is. Yeah. We do.
Damn, the folk some of them just got records a couple years ago. Even on that stage, just like he said, we know already. We got proof of that. These folks just got records to just try to prove that now. That's the truth, bro. Yeah.
You can't go nowhere in this country, on this community, where the oldest people in that community happen to that confused. Another word for Afro is natural. A natural is an Afro. That's how we associate things.
And way back then, even the term Nubian, it associated with the hair.
Right.
Nubian. And they'll take that and be like, that's a whole people. But nah, that's just a people of a grade. Just like that. Right. Same thing.
Right. They try to formulate these words, just like the term black. They try to signify and use a particular destination and categorize the word black. But before 1877, they didn't have a word. They didn't have no definition for the word black.
Yep. And your grandma, even in the early 1900s, was that shit was offensive to be called black. They didn't want to be called black. Hell,
fake, bro.
Black Americans wasn't on that shit.
They rather be called nigger than to be called black. That's a fact.
I was saying that, and it hit me up top. Check this out. And it come from a video I seen because a guy said it. But it needed to be said. It needed to be understood. When you look at us in our natural eye form, it's color. But if you look at us as a people in that state, we colors of wheat. We are shades of wheat. And when you look at that format and look at the people on earth, you can look at every shade of wheat, bro. And it matched the skin of everybody. So when you break that down, talking about color and race, nigga, that's just format paperwork on colorable law. Again, breaking them down again. They can't run. You can't run. It's the truth.
That's a
and that whole and that red man. And I also want people to understand when they say they saw the red man, they just saw another color of a Negro.
Another shade of wheat.
It was just another shade,
bro. You are absolutely correct. That what I said just put more light to it. It's all. Yeah, man. You hitting it. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Another thing, man. I don't know if people pay attention to language. You know, I'm not no super linguistic. I'm more of a, I guess, self-taught with the community. You know, school taught, of course, but you know, you gotta bypass all that shit. All right. When it comes to some of these words, like I look at shit like you got Jamaicans, which is an American island. They speak patois. Now, we let these folks come and tell what language is and how we're supposed to speak it. And they've been transforming how we speak in the school system.
Who speaks
But if you pay attention, look at stuff like, when I see words with like a Y on the end of like Chippewa or like it's so stupid like a damn dog Chippewa. It got a UHA or a W.
And you see these islands right here. But this is South America. This is going up to that's North America. This is South America. And we're going up here where America is connecting to Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all see Asia? And it got an E. It's ASIAE. Mm-hmm. Asia Pars. See? So when people be thinking that these are the maps way before all of these new maps of showing the land being where it's a globe, this is a flat map. As y'all can see, the spiral, the circle, and everything's
the center. That's the Arctic, right?
Yep. And this is and that other map that I showed. Remember, I showed y'all how the water is all one water.
Daddy. So that means that child is double kin. That is also its first cousin and its mammy. And his brother. But also too, how you know, this is things that we have been doing and covering up in our families for so long.
Yep. It's just time to call it out, because I'm sick of hearing we had great civilizations. Well, baby, no disrespect to anybody on the panel or in the chat. If we had great civilizations and looking around what be going on these social media apps, I see how we lost it. So with that being said, it's time to clean house. If your house, or if you from the house of Johnsons with your royal ass, all y'all Johnsons need to get y'all shit to fucking together. If you're from the house of Jones with y'all royal ass, etc., etc., that's what time it is. Stop dressing this bullshit up. I'm not impressed. Yes, ma'am.
Now, I will be honest with you. Hold up. No, not you, Big Pressure. Beggar, we might have learned some shit from them folks, but did we have to keep it? That was choice. Evidently, if you goddamn now, Zora Neale Hurst said a motherfucker don't goddamn speak on some shit that a motherfucker doing to him to hurt him, then they gonna tell you that you liked it. We didn't have to keep that curse. We chose to keep doing that nasty shit.
Mm-hmm.
There's too many folks that like that shit and get off on that shit. Look at the Diddy. Yeah. Look at P. Diddy. He got off on that shit. How the fuck you get off on belittling a man and his ass? How do you get off on playing in somebody's booty and you a dude too? What kind of freaky shit was your mammy teaching you? She need her motherfucking ass.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
And you just made me think about something, because I know this from experience. Like, yeah, you can have what you said earlier too. You can train these children up, like y'all, the women can do their best. However, because I know this one guy, before he even went to the military, he had a full passport, and he's from the bottoms. He did not need to go to the military to travel the world. He had already traveled the world before he went to the military. He was a spoiled ass only child, son. Okay? Now,
what most individuals do not know, okay, that we produced West Africa in 1847, right? Africa in 1847, right? Black Americans. Now, with us producing that in 1847, my question to everybody just off the gate is, have you done your research to know that you're older than West Africa? That is my first question to anybody, right? So I'm gonna slap something on the screen. Slap something on the screen right quick. So you see this post from Donald Trump, right? This post from Donald Trump. The administration has changed the U.S. visa rules for citizens of Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, Ethiopia before they could get multiple entry visas valid for 2 years or 5, allowing them to travel freely during the time. Now the visas will be limited to single entry, only valid for 3 months, right? Okay. Grand Rising, Lady Stacy, how you feeling? How you feeling? Now, let's tap that screen. Let's boost that algorithm as we talking and breaking things down. All is welcome to join and comment, please, and thank you very much. Now, like we breaking down, once we go produce West Africa, the countries that sit out there is what? Sierra Leone, Cameroon, Nigeria, right? All of that is housed inside of West Africa. Has nothing to do with the Black Americans, though. Okay? Now, the West Indians, okay, that's what that have to do with, the West Indians. Okay? They deal with this whole sector right here that we're breaking down. Some of y'all probably seen the, put a 1 if you seen the carnival they had in South America this summer. Put a 2 if you didn't see it. You should go watch the West Indian performance. They got the Zulu parade, right? If y'all haven't seen the Zulu, right? So yeah, tune in. Now, my question is, why do people think Donald Trump is deporting Americans when he's deporting African Americans? African Americans and Black Americans is 2 different things. It don't seem like a lot of people know that, right? So if I produce Liberia and West Africa as an example, what make you think I'm getting deported in 2025 today, people? I can't be African. Okay, that's the first thing I'm breaking down. I can't be African when I predate Africa. Okay, I can't even mark a sheet and say I'm African American because that's fraud. That would be fraud. Let me know in the comments. That would be fraud. I can't say I'm African American, can I? How you doing? Grand Rising.
Grand Rising, what's up? How's it going?
Pretty good. Just asking some questions right quick before I keep breaking some stuff down. I'm asking them about West Africa, right? And I'm asking them, well, do they know a little bit of the difference? Like, do they know, Ghana, Jamaica, all of that? That's the West Indies that deal with Africans. I don't know if too many people know that. The West Indian is Kera, as an example, right? You got Salvadorian, Honduran, Carib, right? And then they say Yahedi, right? They say empires. Okay, empires is younger than us, and we built your empires. And I don't think they get the difference from Black Americans versus West Indians. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just giving a little breakdown on what the West Indian is, which is African. Did you know that? What's up, Lady Stacy? How you doing?
At first I did not know, but when I went back and studied the culture and stuff like that, they're very African because they use cassava root in their dishes in the Caribbean and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Also in Jamaica, in the Caribbean, they also have this thing called milletones, and it's almost like an avocado. So they also, grow the avocado type plant, which is, South American. So it all goes together, lining up. You know what I mean?
Correct. So my question to you is, why do you think, in your opinion, most people don't know about the history of the West Indians? So let's give them an example of the West Indies. So the West Indies, the African Indian, you see him right there? That is the West Indies, the African Indians, the West Indies, West Africans. Nothing to do with the American people. This is what we break down to y'all about accepting and adopting cultures in our lands. Okay. So I'm zoom in a little bit for y'all, a little bit closer so y'all can see the picture. Let's tap the screen. Let's boost the algorithm, please. And thank you very much. We are trying to see if anybody knows the difference from the Black Americans and the West Indians. It is an open panel. All is welcome to come up, please. And thank you very much. But yes, Cash, can you see that picture clear enough?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. So this is what I'll be meaning about. Here, I'm gonna zoom in a little more. See the customs they got on?
They even got the crawfish on there.
You see it at the bottom?
Yeah.
You got that crest? Can you show them that?
Yeah, give me a second.
All right, let's tap the screen. Let's boost the algorithm. Show y'all what we mean about this stuff, right? So symbolism, etc., all goes a long way. Let me do this. If you want to come up, Ferragamo, you can come up too. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Tap the screen, boosting the algorithm. We just started. All is welcome to join. You can come up, hit that invite button. Lady Stacey, you want to join? Hit that invite button. All is welcome. Now, how many people know we produced West Africa in 1847 for the Indians? How many individuals know that? There you go.
Okay, so when we are breaking down like the crawfish and stuff like that, right? It's part of the Dutch East India Company.
Correct.
Because it started in the Dutch East. It didn't even start in the West. It started in the East. Because when you look up the history of the crawfish, it actually comes from China and stuff like that. So it's a Chinese delicacy.
Correct.
So that's how I tied it all in together. Like, oh, that comes from the East Indies instead of the West.
Correct. Let's tap the screen. Let's boost the algorithm. Look at that. Look at that. The crawfish on them. You see that? You see? So she's showing you they still rocking their own customs. We don't rock their customs. We adopt their customs. They rock their own customs and we just come through adopting. You see? Let me drop off my little one and I'll come up. No problem, Lady Stacey. No problem. Let's tap that screen. I'm going to pull that one up there one more time for you. The Dutch. All right. Let's take off. Now, also, this will tie into who? Americo-Liberians, right? This would tie into the Americo-Liberians right here, okay? The American Colonization Society. That's wrong. Now, like we break down, you know, we gonna start that off slow. Let's read from the beginning. All is welcome to join. Liberia colony consists of one colony administered by the United States government. The Commonwealth of Liberia, the 5-state-run colony, each with their own colonization society. Virginia's colony was destroyed by raids from natives and such in a location in approximate 1847, the COL, the 3 of the state colonies joined to become the independent Republic of Liberia, which is, you see what we're producing back there, colonial America. Let's tap that screen. Let's tap that screen, please, and thank you. And I'll give you another map reference. Colonial America, Mississippi colony, Louisiana colony, Maryland colony, right? LiberiaPresent.org. LiberiaPresent.org. Credible sites for anybody that's non-believers that ain't tapping the screen now, because I don't see no screen shares or hearts. Right? We went and built Liberia. Now, it seems like people don't know what stuff is, because they might not be traveling, reading, and or flying. So it seems like people might be stuck probably working in the B system, you know, things of this nature, right? So you have to read. Let's get busy. Now, how come people don't know Liberia is colonial America? If we all went to school, which we did, why is it that over 5 million people, listen, over 5 million people can't fucking read? How is it that 5 million people went to school and cannot read a map or cannot read a book? We grew up with colonial America. We learned about the copper-colored presidents of all of those colonies. That's all Africa. Nothing to do with the people. You see, when you talk to Liberians will tell you hands down, oh yeah, all those presidents copper-colored people. Yeah. You see, they know so easy, but you U.S. citizens don't. Y'all over here conspiracy theory. Is it a copper-colored president before George Washington? Oh, I wondered. Fool, it's all copper-colored presidents before George Washington. All off the coastline. All off the coastline. Bro, and them coming as pilgrims. So, how don't we know colonial America is Liberia? How don't we know that? How we don't know we built it? How we don't know it's a difference from a colony and a state? Y'all don't know the difference from Virginia colony versus Virginia state. The colony predates the state, but the colony is for Africa. The state is for the United States. You see? So how we don't know about Maryland state, Maryland colony in the 1600s being produced? How we don't know that France sold Louisiana and built the state? How you don't know that black people couldn't mate and date white people inside colonial America, but not nowhere else? Outside of that coastline, y'all screaming y'all black and white today, when it ain't never have nothing to do with you in the first place. Let it breathe. Tap the screen. How are you screaming you had to wrap your head in the turban back in the day when you ain't Muslim? How you sitting here saying Americans had to do shit like this? How you sitting here loading up saying, oh, Americans had to go through, oh, no, we didn't. That ain't even in my family tree, jack off. How you being a jack off on TikTok? I had a nigga the other day tell me he a colonizer. I said, nigga, you know the word colonizer mean animals? So you colonizing animals? You know the word colonizer mean to work with animals? You know the word plantation mean to work with animals? So you colonizing animals working. You're not reading, just talking like the words hold power. I'm a civilizer, I'm a colonizer. Fool. That mean to work with animals. You baby Adam? You Adam? You a shepherd? You a shepherd? You baby Adam? You supposed to be working? You colonize the animals as the sheep herder? You put them in a colony? You put the goats in the section, the horses in the section, the cows in the section, the chickens in the section? You did what Noah was told to do? So now you going around TikTok telling people you a colonizer. Colonial America, what? Jesus coming in the 1500s, this 1744. Let it breathe. Noah Ark pull up with a load of animals later on. Let it breathe. Right? Noah Ark pull up with animals later on. Let's work. So, help me understand right quick as I take off. Are so y'all on TikTok saying y'all Moses, y'all Hebrews? These are foreigners. These are Jews. These are Moors. These are workers. These aren't Americans. So, help me understand how y'all don't know the Hebrews is Arabic. Africans, right? No. Well, you have to explain how. You know, y'all have to explain how. If y'all don't know Moses and them is these people. You see? So that's where the confusion is. Like, how is we these people when we not Moses and them? Like, you see? How we gonna be them if we not Moses and them? Right? We not the Chinese Hebrews. We not the Chinese Hebrews, the East Indies. That's Yemen. That's ancient Hebrew right there. We not them. You gotta go decipher that and go read that. That ain't in your nature. This ain't you. You didn't birth white Chinese men, the white Moors. You ain't the Empress of East Indies sitting in this boat. That ain't us. Just because it's brown, you see y'all got TikTokers talking about it's a brown painting, it's Americans. That's why y'all going down. Because y'all letting other copper-colored people tell you something brown and it's you. That ain't you, fool. Your ass didn't even read when the Chinaman came here. How the fuck that's you? Motherfucker. You pulling up some shit talking about this to people. It's brown before they bleached it. Nigga, you ain't never read an article or a government contract. Hold on. Tap the screen. This why you in trouble now. Tap the screen. So, bro don't know about the conquest of India, which me and Cash and them break it down. The conquest, the theft, right? Bro don't know about the Crusades, the fall of Granada, 1492, which is Crusades, right? Y'all telling me on TikTok, all y'all say the word, the fall of Granada, but don't know it's about the Crusades. How don't y'all know this is about the Crusade? Y'all India superior? Y'all keep saying y'all the Indies? How?
All right, so this is a good book everybody need to pick up, right? It's called the Black Arabia, right? The African origin of Islam, right? So when people be talking about Moors and all of that stuff, they are these people. I don't know why y'all can't compute that stuff. They always trying to say Arabics are not dark skin, but they're the original African people. It says the African origin of Islam.
Anderson Green. Now, y'all see these Chinese people getting brought over here? Well, okay. Let's check it out. District of Columbia, come in 1871. Who y'all see behind that ski mask? Who is that? Ain't that Ling Ling? Ain't that Ling Ling? Ain't that Ling Ling and Abraham? Huh? Ain't that them two right there, the clan? Let me know in the comments. Who y'all see right quick? Let me know in the comments. Who y'all see?
I see cons.
Okay. So, bro and them just got off a boat. The Hebrews just got off a boat like we watching in the background, right? He finna get off a boat and become who? Who bro gonna become? The District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. Right? So, the Moors and all them, the Hebrews and all them, right? They become the clan, right? So how is it I got goofy people on TikTok? How do I have goofy individuals on TikTok, right? And they saying, oh, I birth everybody. I do this, nigga. You the clan, nigga. Let it be known that you the ops. Let it be known you the government of the. Didn't the government collapse today of the clan? Well, the clan's government is down. It's been up for 250 years. The Ottoman Empire. How they don't know the clan is the Ottoman Empire? It's 2025. What's going on, bro? What's going on? Let's tap the screen. So y'all don't know the Ottoman Empire is the clan? Christians and Muslims? Look at that dude in the comments. So y'all don't know the Ottoman Empire ruled for 250 years, which is the clan, and it's over with July 4th, 2026. We finally done with the ruling of the clan, but y'all turned this bitch into Israel. So we got a bigger problem to worry about now, guys. You turned it into Israel. That's the clan lord. So if y'all didn't know we was already under the Ottoman Empire contract, y'all turned it into Israel today. Why did we do that? Why did Copper Colors do this? What's going on, Copper Colors? Nobody know no history? 250 years worth of history and nobody know no history? So 54 trillion copper color people out here don't know nothing. Damn, this is crazy, man. Let's top the screen. Let's boost the algorithm. It's 250 years of this history. We don't know nothing. I'll put you up there, funny.
You see what it's saying?
How do you, what the top say is cut off? How do you sit
How
on
do you panels
and participate in the drama and then act like you're bigger than it? We all have done it, but what the bottom say?
We all do try to hide our hands.
Oh, correct. I like that post. So we got all these people on TikTok. This motherfuckers calling themselves master teachers. Nigga ain't taught teachers. Nigga ain't taught one lick of logic. Motherfucker called himself a master guru on here. Ain't saved no lives. Do you understand? I got copper colored motherfuckers saying they Democrats. I got copper colored people telling me they Democrats. First off, let's do some reading. Okay, the red shirts, right? Southern United States white supremacy parliamentarian group that was active in the late 19th century in the last of the end of the Reconstruction of the United States, because we are rebuilding. Okay, rebuilding. Let's go. Now, the red shirt group originated in where? Mississippi, 1875, where the anti-Reconstruction terror unit adopted the red shirts to make themselves more visible and threatening to the Southern Republican whites and who the American freedmen. Right, bro, trying to make himself visible to me. He peacocking. He went and grabbed something bright red. He peacocking. He need me to see him. He the Bloods. The British Bloods. What don't we get? Right, bro, the British Bloods. The first gangs of New York. The first gangs is who? The first gangs. Let's tap the screen. I think people forgetting the first gangs around here. We finna bust it down. The first gangs coming into this land was the red shirts. They came to come check out who? The Republicans, the people, right? So bro and them pull up to come check out the people. He ain't come check out, he don't know nobody else. So the freedmen is who the Klan come talk to, the Republicans, right? The Democrats come talk to the Republicans, the people. So who is you when you saying you African, you black, you Negro? Ain't none of that shit American. All that's foreigners. How you gonna take a name from the Klan and say you black and say you African? I say you American. How you gonna do that? Huh? You ain't no title that nigga put out on a piece of fucking paper. How about that? You the people. Damn, claim yourself. Let's tap the screen, man. Hell, you gonna keep taking a name from dog food when dog food already told you it don't mean nothing good. You on this bitch in 2025. I'm Sulan. I'm Black African FBA. Says what? You bootlicking? Man, tap the screen.
Hey, I got something to throw in there, right? What's your birth certificate say?
Yeah, what's your birth certificate say?
What the fuck your birth certificate say? Because I'm tired of playing with these people. What does your birth certificate say? Does it say black, Negro, color? What does it say? Because last time I checked, I don't have a title on mine. Mine say Courtney Deshae Rainey.
That's my title. But people can't compute that shit, but they want to be everything else but their damn self. Okay, go ahead.
Well, correct. How you gonna become Negro? You picked up an ink pen last week and said you African American, and then you jumped on TikTok when you met somebody talking logic like us. You tried to turn around and say, hey, I didn't do this. I didn't know about that. They did it to me. Bro, you just picked up a fucking ink pen and said you Negro, Black, African American last week. They didn't bend your legs up. They ain't put you in no origami pretzel. He ain't put a 762 on you. And you said you wanted a state driver's license, nigga. How you gonna use his state driver's license when they're bankrupt for always in eternity? How you gonna sign up for something that, watch this, did you know by law you cannot be a U.S. citizen with your ass signed up for? Don't you don't know that, do you? You can't be a U.S. citizen.
If you want to come up here, say you ain't listening. You ain't just going to come up here and just talk. We're going to look at your hillbilly self. The chat and all of us indigenous peoples is going to make fun of you being the inbred and how you live inside of a shed. So if you're going to come up here, boy, you're going to listen, and you're going to listen good to us American Aboriginal Negro gods. We're not going to take any disrespect from any white tea people. Do you understand me, boy? And we don't want to hear no vile cussing because I'm streaming on TikTok.
You're a nigger. Yeah, you're a nigger. You're a fucking lying-ass nigger.
You hear them, y'all? Y'all like how you use that N-word, don't y'all?
I think it's funny. His soul sound like it hurt. He ain't got nothing better to do.
All you guys do is lie. All you do is lie.
That's sad. And why you here?
No, listen, we ain't got to argue with him. I just like, when I get on here and I talk about how much of an inbred he is, and he says, I'm not racist. That's lies. I like to point out the lies. He got it right on here. The first thing he said was calling us N-words.
You can't help yourself.
And that doesn't bother us, you know what I mean? We're the best N-words in the world. But what really bothers you is, as a white tea man, is that you're an inbred imbecile that lives in a shed. For everybody listening in on TikTok, come over to Aboriginal Power on YouTube if y'all want to see the hillbilly living in a shed. It's a sight to see, you guys. So Hillbilly Rob, get on and show us your meth teeth.
Yeah.
You gonna show us your meth teeth?
You gonna show us your nigger face?
Yeah, it's always on camera.
Yeah, no, it's not, nigger. Turn your camera on, nigger.
Your sister like this N-word face. You know your sister would like it.
How does it feel to be the lowest grade of your kind? You're not even top 10. You ain't even mid 10. You just low. You under low.
He's right now. White tea America is separating from each other, and they're separating from these type of white tea Americans.
You over here mad at us? You should be mad at your people. Damn.
These type
we'll do this to you.
They're separating from the Mayo maniacs. And so this is a Mayo maniac. This is like a walking turd. You understand what I'm saying?
I really think he conflicted. He really conflicted. He believes.
I grind hard at basketball. God damn it! I wanted you there. You talking about you ain't there? Now you mad I don't want to hoop no more. I want to trap the block. Now you upset. Oh, you don't want to play sports. He was so pro.
Bringing it back. They try to poison the water and food. Be living on Earth and under attack. Yeah. Ain't about to have what I'm in. My mates and bringing it back. Ain't about to have what I Ain't about to hide what I am, I'm ancient, bringing it back. They try to poison the water and food, we living on earth and under attack, yeah. Ain't about to hide what I am, I'm ancient, bringing it back. They try to poison the water and food, we living on earth and under attack, yeah. Ain't about to hide what I am, I'm ancient, bringing it back. They try to poison the water and food, we living on earth and under attack, yeah. Ain't about to hide what I am, I'm ancient, bringing it back. They try to poison the water and food, we living on earth and under attack. Waking the babies, they trying to poison the youth and earth. You ready to fight? You niggas fucked up the hood, leaving the youth by theyself and they making it right. Went through the dark, young nigga, thought I was losing myself, but I carried the light. Went through the dark, young nigga, thought I was doing it wrong, I was doing it right. Didn't wanna say all this shit that I got in my head, strategic, keeping it low. Be like water, young nigga, ain't got a form in this bitch, I'm just watching it flow. A band in the garden, you niggas planted the seed in the dirt, but they watching it grow. They try to kill all the niggas who bringing the truth to the people I already know. Ain't about to rush, ain't about to give up the plan to these niggas, I'm doing it slow. They try to tell you they love you, they ain't believing me, bitch, now they seeing me blow. They wanna cover the sun, these niggas cloudy as shit, now they seeing me glow. Ain't about to say what I did, these niggas play with my heart, I got 3 in a row, bitch. Ain't about to hide what I am, I'm ancient, bringing it back. They try to poison the water and food, we living on earth and under attack, yeah. Ain't about to hide what I am, I'm ancient, bringing it back. They try to poison the water and food, we living on earth and under attack, yeah. Ain't about to hide what I am, I'm ancient, bringing it back. They try to poison the water and food, we living on earth and under attack, yeah. Ain't about to hide what I am, I'm ancient, bringing it back. They try to poison the water and food, we living on earth and under attack. Gave me the mission, really a warrior, nigga, they knowing I'm getting it done. Pray to the earth, feeling the energy run through my body, I feel like the sun. Niggas be playing, I got some shit really worse than the bullet, he died with his gun. I know some niggas who stuck in the dark and avoiding the light and be killing for fun. I put my morals and knowledge and wisdom inside of my wife so it live through my sons. These niggas pussy as hell, ain't got the hands for this shit so they come with these guns. I'ma get copper and gold, land young nigga that's worth, be smart with the funds. Ain't about to play with a nigga, willing put hands on niggas like give me my ones, bitch. Ain't about to hide what I am, I'm ancient, bringing it back.
Hey man, this might be the hardest.
Bringing it back. They try to poison the water and